It's fine, Charles.
Right, I didn't imagine the podcast to start off like this. I'm going to start off the same way I started off last week.
Is that so?
Yes, because last week we did start the podcast, but unfortunately the recording did not.
Oh yes, for fuck's sake.
Did not verificationalism.
Nigel.
So last week we had an appalling episode.
Yes.
One that saw a lot of laughter, banter, entertainment, and newsworthy updates. However, that podcast could not be uploaded onto the SoundCloud, nor could it be uploaded onto the YouTube application device on your computer and cellular devices.
Yes.
Now, the problem was the file had been corrupted.
Oh dear.
Now, I'm not sure who is behind this terrible, abysmal, catastrophic targeting of my laptop device,
God.
but I can say this. I can say one thing.
We are back, perhaps.
The Russians are behind this.
Oh no.
The Russians.
The KGB.
Those bloody Soviets.
Oh.
They are clearly not over the Cold War.
Yes.
They are clearly not over their defeat.
Yes, they got defeated. Yes.
We all know what happened in the Bay of Pigs. We all know what happened in the missile crisis.
We know the Battle of the War of
Khrushchev,
Korea.
if you're listening from your grave. Okay, sorry, my phone just vibrated.
Yes, I delightfully hear that, my friend.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 9.
You shall not pass.
Bruv, you know that bar there? That indicates that indicates the amount of people's ears that you're hurting.
That's Rico, right,
Yeah.
Rico?
Man like Reeks.
It's not even here, I just look back, it's not here.
Guys, I've got a lot to explain. And do you know what, yeah? Oh, fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
In that little corner over there. Listen, I've got a lot to explain, yeah, and I'll tell you why I got a lot to explain, because right now we have an audience. Whether you like it or not, we have 60-odd people that listen to the podcast.
Oh.
So therefore I can put my hand up and say, guys, I've got some explaining to do, rather than pretending that people listen. People actually do listen to our podcast. It might not be in the thousands, but it's definitely in the tens. Ladies and gents, we're back.
Those people are strong people.
We're back, baby. Episode 9 of the Tomato Podcasting.
Episode 10, but in brackets,
bruv,
episode
trust
9.
me, it should be episode 10, and
Yes.
I'm raging that it's not.
Yes,
I was so excited
Nigel,
for double digits, man.
No, it doesn't happen sometimes. Stuff go wrong. It doesn't always have to be right, but we're back here again,
Don't know about the movement already, cuz.
Huh?
Exactamendo. Now, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
I was joking. No.
I'm super duper psyched. This morning I was so could not be bothered mood, and yesterday I was in so could not be in a bothered mood as well. But I feel really, really energized and psyched right now. I'll be honest with you, today I've had a very, very lazy, unproductive day.
Yes, I always I prefer Sundays to be like that.
Yeah, Sundays should, man.
No, Sundays for
I
me
can't
always. In my book, Sundays it's always supposed to be.
I cannot stand people that wake up at the crack of the dawn on a Sunday, fam. Why am I seeing people on my story in cafes at 10 a.m?
No, you can do that.
Nah, that's too long, fam. No. You man need to be waking up at 10 a.m. You need to be brushing your teeth at 10:15, and you need to leave your house at 12. No earlier than that. It's a Sunday, for God's sake.
No, but look, listen, my friend. There are some people. Yeah.
It's a Sunday, goddammit.
Right, but look, listen, my friend.
Yeah, go
so
on.
some people, for example, me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not now actually, but anyway, let's say I was working from, Monday to Friday, 5 day, our classic job.
Yo, look at the moon. No.
Oh wow.
Cause that's
Whoa.
wavy. Cause it's not white. It looks yellow.
Yeah, no, fam, that's a twilight.
Oh shit.
God.
Yo, that's
twilight.
wavy.
Are we gonna
Let me see if I can
werewolves?
take a picture. I don't usually
course
take
you can
pictures
take
of the
a
moon. That looks so cool. Nah, fam. iPhone quality is lacking big time.
Yeah, in
So
the night
pixelated.
it is. In the night, it's awful.
Yeah, long, man. Don't know what this iOS 13 is gonna bring, but that is so sick.
You guys are a disgrace to Steve Jobs.
Nah, honestly though, that's amazing.
Sorry, guys.
Where were we talking about? We were talking about Sunday
so let's
mornings.
say I was working from Monday to Friday, obviously, on Friday night.
All right.
And then, having hangover in the morning on Saturday. And then,
fucking hate those hangovers.
Yeah, don't we all?
Yeah.
And then we just, normal meet up during Saturday, maybe a football match if there is anything,
Yeah.
And then...
Bro, I missed, you know what, this morning I woke up and I was...
I know what you're going to say.
I was going to message you, I was going to be like, let's go watch the game, but then...
Yeah, exactly. I missed that too. I missed that so much.
That. Do you not miss that?
But the past 3 weekends, you know what's up. So
yeah.
Next week, next weekend, hopefully.
Hopefully, because today I was close, but I was like, it's fucking freezing outside. It's blitz. There's no way.
I mean, the pub we go to normally has the heating.
Yeah, it has the heating.
So that's all
and
good.
Vibes would, and it was like it was a midday kickoff game. It was like 1:30.
Yeah, on a Sunday, I would love that. Yeah, and especially if there was a light rain, I would love that. And
that way, because there's not going to be many people.
Yeah.
I only like it when there's a few people. Like World Cup season was just a madness.
Oh, that was crazy. I don't even remember that. That was off. That time, remember when everyone just started like dashing their drinks.
Oh mate, thank God I was in the corner.
Rico got washed.
Nothing touched me, boy. Don't know about you lot.
Remember that time when we went to that event at,
in Angel.
Dalston. No, it was Dalston. Remember that mosh pit with all the girls in the mosh pit. I pushed them into the game.
People just go crazy when they listen to when they start hearing music. It's like it's not even elegant dancing, fam. People are like just throwing their hands about.
It was like a very, very indie.
Yeah, fam.
Indie music. For me, it was too indie.
No,
it was a bit too indie. People were way too relaxed.
I can't believe you dragged me into it.
I only dragged you into it because I was dragged into it. I didn't want to go.
I should have dragged Rico into it.
Yeah, imagine Rico there. What you guys saying, man? Let's go. Let's go.
He would have been enjoying it. Sunday mornings.
Abdi would have had fun though.
Yeah, that's his kind of vibe, innit?
No, he's not that kind of a guy, but he would have enjoyed it.
Nah, he's indie wannabe, man. He falls on the edge of the category because he wants to fall into it.
Let's say hipster, not indie.
Nah, he's not quite ready to fall into the indie category just yet.
My man could pierce his lips.
He's looking for validation.
So Abdi's gonna be piercing his nose and lips now. I would pierce my nose, but not my.
That'd potentially suit him.
Actually, wouldn't. He actually would.
He actually wouldn't.
His nose, not his lips.
Who gets their lips pierced? Do guys get their lips pierced?
Of course they do.
Oh, come on.
Come on, man.
Oh, that's too much, man.
Well,
taking a mic now.
No. It's for me. How it's for me. For me, it's about.
Yeah.
You gotta wear whatever suits you. You gotta wear.
Arguable.
Huh?
It's debatable. It's debatable.
You. For me, I would want to wear what suits me, not like.
Yeah, but you don't know what suits you until you wear it.
No, you try it and then you buy it and then you wear it.
Yeah, so if you get your lips pierced, that's you done, my friend.
No, you don't have to put it on again.
But you still got a piercing there.
No, we can just. What do you mean? No,
not long, fam.
It heals up.
Yeah, no, still long.
But me personally, I wouldn't pierce my lip, never.
I did remember one time when I was younger, I wanted to get my ears pierced, like one. Then I realised my mum and dad would kill me.
That would actually suit you.
Yeah.
It's like a small hoop.
Nah, fam, not anymore, man. I like my body how it is.
Why don't you pierce your nipples?
Because then I'd have to walk around topless.
No, you don't have to show people.
Yeah, but why do people get piercings? Why would you get a piercing?
What do you mean on your face?
Unless you want to show your piercing out, why would you get it?
There are some people who actually listen.
Like I know girls get nipple piercings and stuff like, and their belly buttons piercings and stuff like. Why? What's the reason?
No, listen. You know how it is.
Go on.
They want to satisfy themselves.
But how's it satisfying themselves?
Because they look good in it. They think they look good in it, and they like it, and they're like, all right, I look good.
Oh, that's such a stupid.
But that's how it is. That's how it is.
For getting up.
That's how it is. Why does Justin? All right. Why does people buy Calvin Kleins? Who's gonna see the fucking Calvin Klein unless you're having sex?
No. Listen, I know man them that wear their jeans at a particular level to make sure other people see the Calvin Kleins. Trust me, it's tactical, bro. You think man them stretch just because they need to stretch? Nah, there's a reason why people stretch, my guy. I'm telling you.
Nah, I personally would say do whatever satisfies you. You don't. It doesn't mean if you have a nipple piercing, it doesn't mean this girl is trying to show off a nipple piercing.
Yeah, but I just feel like personally people who get piercings and tattoos, will either do it for symbolic reasons. No, listen. Either do it for symbolic reasons, or because they want to show it around.
I got a tattoo because I thought it would suit me, and I still do think it suits me.
Yeah,
Not
your tattoo's calm though.
Not
It's
because I want to show it around.
I'm
I
talking
got my
about like
tattoo
excessive tattoos.
and my piercings. I think because it suits me.
There are certain tattoos that I actually like subtle ones. Like let's say you got one on your wrist, but no, not like words or anything. Like there was this girl at my workplace who's got like a tattoo on her, like at the back of her feet. Like you know.
Oh, here, like the ankle.
Yeah, but like behind the ankle, and it's of a planet Saturn.
How do you know Saturn?
Because it's got a ring around it.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a cartoony kind of like tattoo, but it looks so cool. Like it's so small, but yet it's so
What do you think
effective.
of Ed Sheeran's tattoos? Have you ever seen them? Like,
No, I've never seen them.
basically, like normal tattoos, they'd be so realistic, right? Let's say if it was a star, but Ed Sheeran's tattoos on their arm is cartoon,
Okay,
and it's colourful. It's got blue, it's got red, it's got green. It's all colourful.
I've never seen that. That's so
Man,
weird.
let me show you. Yeah,
Show me.
actually, it doesn't look bad. I think it suits him.
It's such an Ed Sheeran thing to do, though.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
Typical Ed Sheeran. Anyway, Sunday evening. We usually record on a Saturday evening, but we're here on a Sunday evening because both of us, or Ayhan was busy yesterday, so no can do's. Oh, I don't like that. I think that looks shit.
I think that looks nice.
Nah,
It
man.
looks like that someone splashed painting all over him, innit?
Bro, what's he trying to do?
I like it. Honestly, I actually like it.
Nah. That looks weird.
No, I like it. It's like
I don't
a
like it.
second. Well, it's like like a nursery doodling, but
Yeah, exactly.
I think it looks nice.
Bro, can you imagine? He's 60 years old.
Yeah,
You're 60 years old.
What do you think about my? Oh, that's a nice one. What do you think about my tattoo? Like,
Yeah, your one's
if I
calm,
was to have
man.
grandchildren,
It's alright because it's like it's small.
it's not small.
It's quite small. It's only on your wrist.
It's not. It's in my whole forearm.
No, it doesn't go all the way up here.
In a forearm.
Forearm, yeah. It's calm, but it's
In a
it's
forearm.
not like it's the whole arm. It's just one
No,
side
it's
of
in
it.
a forearm, yeah.
And it's quite subtle. It's nice. I like it.
It's not subtle. It's visible. People see it.
But it's subtle, meaning it's not overpowering. It's not like, do you know what I mean? There's not too much going on. It's calm. It does the job. Easy. Yeah. Moving on from tattoos. Saturday, we usually do the podcast, but I actually prefer it. Well, I'm not gonna say I prefer Sundays, but I'm happy we decided to do it today because I can feel the Sunday vibes and it feels nice. It feels like we should be sitting down and just talking rather than doing on a Saturday night. And Saturday nights are crazy here, man. There's like events that go on. Oh my god! So let me just inform everyone about what happened last Sunday. So last Saturday we had Rico in the cut, which was live. The podcast was about 2 hours long. We got kicked out from this location because basically the location was closing, so we had to go down the road, which was mad because I had to close the laptop and leave all of the equipment hanging and drive like whilst my seat is all the way back. And then I got home, tried to upload it, and what do I know? And I find that half of the file's corrupted, so I've only got like 12 minutes of it, and the rest has just disappeared out of nowhere. So
Why did that happen? Though?
I don't know. I actually don't know what happened, but all I can say is that
What
was a
happens
mad
again?
Saturday.
What if it happens again?
Nah, it shouldn't happen again. I mean, God willing. God willing, it doesn't happen. It should be fine.
There's an enemy chopper.
Yeah.
Right
Oh
above
yeah,
us.
there's a fucking chopper in it. Why is there always noise pollution
Enemy
around here?
chopper.
I came here specifically because I thought it would be nice, quiet, vibesy, calm. Do you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, there's like fireworks going off. There's a fucking helicopter above us. We can't hear the wind though. Fucking hell, today it's been really, really cold.
Yeah, no, today was freezing, and yesterday.
Ridiculously cold. I can
Yesterday
feel.
was
I can feel
worse.
snow.
No, that's a bit too much.
Nah, it's freezing
That's
cold
a bit
though.
too much. Yesterday was worse than today. Yesterday I was working at
Yeah.
I don't know. If
Location X.
yeah, location X. Yeah, I was working then. It's like an outdoor place.
Yeah. Oh
My
yeah,
God.
you must be mad cold.
No, thing is, in the morning we had like stock come in and we had to carry them, so on and so on. And I'm not talking about like, clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Again, stock X,
Yeah,
which means like we had heavy like glass.
Yeah, I
and
hear that.
metal and stone. So we were carrying that, and yesterday I was actually gonna die.
Yeah.
Honestly.
What did you wear? What were you wearing yesterday?
No, not because of the weather.
Yeah.
Because of the stock, basically. So there was a big van.
Right.
Sorry, a truck actually, not a van, a truck.
Yeah, how much shit did you need to carry?
So 3 pallets. You know what a pallet is?
I know what a pallet is, but I know they come in different sizes as well.
Big pallets.
Okay, fine.
3
Oh
big
yes, of
pallets
course. Yeah. Calm.
that has,
Oh
you know,
shit, really?
Like stone
Fucking hell.
coasters, stone. I just baited it out.
This helicopter better fuck off, man.
Imagine it lands right in front of us.
That's long, man. I'm trying to record a podcast here.
Anywho,
I'm 1 week late as
so,
well.
Yeah. And then we were bringing it down with the elevator off the truck. Yeah, it was
Right.
coming, and then it lost its balance.
Okay.
And look at the fox. Look, there's a fox. Oh, okay, just went. Anyway,
Yeah.
And it was slowly falling on me.
Right.
Fam, that was Khalifa. That was Khalifa.
Why would Wiz Khalifa be roaming around in London in a BMW 1
Well,
Series?
To be undercover,
A
I don't know.
12 plate long. Anyway, go on.
And then so it was actually falling on me.
Okay.
And then I was fighting against that, so I was holding it.
Mm.
And then obviously it's 300 kilos.
Oh wow.
300. I can't hold that. But yeah, and then one of my
Jeez.
other friends came and supported
bench,
me, and
bro.
then
Yeah.
with muscle power we beat it, and then we took it all to the store and took a half day. That warmed me up a lot, and then after that again it was freezing. It's freezing.
Well, at least one of us had actually I had an entertaining Saturday as well, man.
What was
I was roaming around London, running up and down, trying to get shit. Yeah, because on Wednesday we have a little stall set up, so that'll be fun. But what the hell were we just talking about?
The weather.
Yes. So the weather right now, I haven't done this in a few weeks. I don't know when the last time I described the scenery, but let me just set the tone, set the scenery. So in front of me there's a few cars parked. There's trees surrounding us, leaves ever so slightly, moving from one side to the other
With the breeze of...
with the breeze of the autumn wind.
I don't think it's autumn. It's
It is autumn.
winter.
No, it's not winter. Winter's the... Are you mad?
Well,
It's definitely autumn, my guy. Leaves are moving around a lot. Trees are shaking. It's cold. It's very cold. And I'm sat here in a jumper, but it's calm. The car is nice and cool.
Yeah.
Usually the car it gets really, really hot around this time. And then everyone starts taking off their
but
jumpers and their...
not today.
Not today, bro. Yeah,
No,
today. I
not
feel so
today.
happy that
No
I'm
way.
sat here. I thought it was going to rain heavily as well. Like, I was really, really worried about recording a podcast in this weather. But anywho, the scene has been set. We're here. It's a Sunday evening. Apologies for not being able to upload last week, but we're back on track. This is episode 9.
Yeah, people are thinking, oh my God, I think they stopped.
No, hell no. No. You see us, man, never. We don't bow down to democracy. Help, but shit.
What? That's
That was really bad. We don't bow down to what was the word I was supposed to say? Fuck it, I forgot what word I was gonna say. Maybe I actually meant democracy. No, capitalism.
No,
We don't bow down to capitalism.
What do you mean
Fuck
we don't
that
bow down
shit.
to democracy? Democracy is one of the best things.
Oh, you think so?
Yes.
We can have a debate about this, but I know you feel really uncomfortable talking about it.
I don't want to talk about
Democracy,
politics
my friend, is it doesn't work. Okay, it is a subtle way to keep people in shackles. You're talking about a democratic vote that opted to leave the European Union, where 2% of the population outvoted the 48% who voted to remain in. So you're telling me democracy works? How does that work? That doesn't work. Unless there's a threshold in the voting systems, it doesn't work.
Democracy.
Because it's not
my
fair.
friend. Yeah, but you're having another approach to democracy.
Listen,
I'm talking about democracy at its finest and purest. Yeah.
I think thematically, and
democracy
I think
is a brilliant thing, but
man said
people,
thematically. I meant to say theoretically. Theoretically,
but
democracy is a
people
beautiful
under the
approach.
name of democracy.
Yeah.
They do all sorts of things.
Yeah, fuck that. Anyway, I don't really want to get into that. This week we have an exciting line of news, discussions, topics, things to talk about. Ihan came unprepared.
Yep.
Standard procedure.
Yep. Always.
So,
I like to go with the flow. You know.
No, you need to begin to start looking into things before
This
you
is
need to
not
come
me.
prepared because we need to have meaningful discussions.
It's not me, man. I can
Yeah,
never.
it is you. Now listen.
Is that a threat?
No, it's not. But listen.
That's a threat saying if you don't, like next week, if you're
Oh
not
yeah,
unprepared,
you
you're
need
out.
to pick up the pace, my friend. Pick up the pace. Now listen. Last week we didn't really speak about that. We didn't really speak about too many important things. Pusha T and Drake beef.
There wasn't much things to speak about last week.
Yeah,
No?
I think last week was a bit of dead week. This week was also dead week up until today and
happened?
yesterday.
What happened?
Today and yesterday we had some big news on things that have happened around the world. More so like tragic news and sad things that have happened and little events that aren't really the best things to talk about, but I want to talk about them anyway. First we're going to talk about is the clock's going back.
It's already gone
Did you
back.
realise?
It's gone back.
Yeah, I know, but did you realise?
What do you mean? Yeah.
Were you awake when the clocks went back?
No, I was sleeping.
Do you know what time it went back?
No.
It went back at 1 o'clock, I think.
Yeah, I was.
So when it hit 1 o'clock, it was then 1 o'clock again. It was the waviest experience of my life. Because I was watching El Chapo, and fam, El
it was
Chapo.
the waviest experience. I don't know
El
why.
Chapo is the waviest. It's one of the waviest Netflix series I've watched in a while. I'm not gonna lie, it's dragging on a little bit, but it's very,
of
very
course
good.
it is.
Anyways, so I was up at like 1 a.m. and then I look over. I thought it was gonna go back at 12. So I looked at it and I was like, huh? Why has it not gone back yet?
Yeah.
And then at 1 o'clock it went back, and then I didn't go to sleep until like 2:30 or something like that. Something really, really late, because I treat my Saturdays like, rather than going out and partying and getting wavy, I stay in bed and I watch El Chapo or something like that, and have a really late night. Huh?
Me?
What do you mean you?
What do I do?
I don't know what you do. You tell me. That's your business.
I party, do I not?
Nah, I don't think. I think we've outgrown partying.
Yeah, I think we've done with that now.
Yeah.
We're done.
Bro, I can't wait till I'm 40, Levels, I actually can't wait till I'm 45 and I'm sitting down on a Saturday night, sipping on my tea, and I'm just like, yep, tonight I'm going to watch a nice movie marathon. Because that's going to be sick.
With a 40? Nah, you won't have grandchildren, would you?
Nah.
You won't.
Yeah, I'll probably have kids and that.
Yeah. Come here, son.
I'm not going to sound like that, bro. My dad's 55.
Sit there.
And he sounds pretty cool. Now, clocks went back. Yeah, so how do you feel? Today was the first day that
yeah, I
we
was
experienced
very
it.
disappointed today actually by that.
Why?
Because obviously, I don't know how it was Samsung, but with iPhone, obviously, it does it by itself automatically.
Yeah.
So we had a little stuff to do with my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
They bought a new house.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Congrats. So we went to the house and we got stuff from IKEA and then.
Oh.
Well, no, not from IKEA actually, from another soak.com.
Okay. IKEA point 2.
Better than IKEA.
Okay. IKEA point 1 then.
Just call it soak.
Fine. So
we were putting pieces together, and then I said like, all right, I've got like 4 hours here.
Yep.
All right, but like at 6 o'clock, sorry, at 5 o'clock, I need to dip. I need to go.
Okay.
And then I'm just looking at my wristwatch, and I'm like, yes, it's 4 o'clock. But then.
Oh. But then you took your phone out to check if you had any notifications. Yo, you see that bar there, yeah? See that? You see that bar there?
Wow.
There's a lot of people's ears that you're hurting right now.
I'm sorry.
You open up to check your phone,
No.
and what did you discover?
It wouldn't hurt their ears.
Of course it would hurt their ears.
They're not going to be listening with earphones, are they?
Maybe. Some people do. Some people go to work and, they have their headphones in. They don't want to, play their shit out loud.
I am deeply sorry.
They don't want to be
in that
antisocial.
case.
Anyways, so
I
you took out your phone and you were like,
I was
shit.
like, oh my God.
So when you saw your phone, what was your reaction? Like,
Like, like when that thing happens, it's just like, you don't want to think or say anything.
Yeah.
Or the only thing you think of or say is just like, fuck.
Yeah.
That's what
And you
happens.
don't want to make it big because you don't want the other person to make it. So you don't want to make it seem like you don't want to be there.
Yeah, I'm not happy. All right, at least there's another hour left, and I bring up my phone. I'm like, this is literally me.
Yeah, looking from phone to
like,
watch. Mad thing. Yeah, I felt that a bit today as well because I didn't change my clocks in my house.
No, come on.
No,
Like,
but
you was at home. I was.
No, I know, but I was banging up FIFA in it, so I was just I kept on looking at the watch and then checking my phone, and I was just like, "Rah, fam, is it already that time?" And then I picked up my phone and I was like, "Oh, got an hour to spare." Because as I was getting ready to leave my house, I thought I only had an hour, but then I checked the clock and it was like, "Shit, I got 2 hours. Calm, I'm chilling." So yeah, and it got really dark. Like, was it 5 o'clock? It got dark.
Yeah, I left Yeah. 5 o'clock. It was dark.
I mean, it's only 8 o'clock now, and it doesn't feel like that. It feels like 10 o'clock right now.
Nah, it doesn't.
Okay, 9, but it definitely doesn't feel like 8.
Nah, for me it feels like 8.
Really?
Yeah, for me.
Nah,
it feels
fam.
Like
As soon as it gets dark, I just feel like 7, 8 o'clock. So when it gets dark at 5, oh my god, I'm gonna leave work when it's super dark. This is the first time I'm gonna leave the office when it's dark.
8. Yeah. Are you gonna pick me up in the morning?
Hell no.
Why not?
Bro, I'm excited about this clock thing going back, because now it's like winter vibes. Winter, autumn vibes. I can't wait. I can't wait to see snow, rain. I've missed that. I've missed London when it's shit. Huh?
Is that what it is?
What?
So you're gonna have last year's flashbacks?
Bro, I had so much fun last year.
Yeah, me too.
But, okay, maybe not for you. I mean, at least one of us had a good year.
Yeah, that's what matters. If one of us having fun, then
that's fine. And honestly, I loved the vibes last year. Last year was such nice vibes.
No, it depends. Like from what time period. Like, I don't mind last year. Yeah. Actually, no, I don't.
Nah.
I do mind.
Last year was the year you want to miss.
I do mind last year.
But I just like it when it's like cold and all the leaves are just like flying around, and like when it's super duper like rainy. But it's gonna be different this year because now I'm driving in it, so it's like I don't ever get to experience going onto a train or buses or walking around in London. But I'm gonna make a conscious effort to do that more because I miss going on a train.
Really?
I actually miss being on a London Underground train.
I heard that there's going to be so much snow this year. Well, this winter, this coming winter, apparently, yeah.
Oh.
There's going to be a lot of snow, apparently.
Damn, how the hell am I going to get to the office?
Yeah, you know what, in that case...
I'm not driving in the snow. I had to drive last year in the snow and it was fucked.
Yeah, I remember. I remember. Wait. Not in heavy snow, but I do remember when we were going studio.
Yeah. Do you remember? And it began to snow as we left.
Yeah.
Bro, that was good times, Wait a minute, you started recording last year.
Huh?
You need to wrap up this EP,
No. I started recording this year, my friend. March.
Was it? Was it snowing in March?
Yeah, it was.
Bruh.
It was snowing. Look, I remember. It snowed not January, December.
Right.
It snowed at December for like 3-4 days, and it was quite a lot. And then I went to Turkey for like 10 days.
Yeah.
February, and I came back. That was the real deal snow. For 2 weeks, it snowed a lot. Don't you remember? In March.
I actually don't remember.
End of February, beginning of March. There was a heavy snow.
Mm.
Heavy snow. I remember. Look, I can show you the proof if you want to see.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good with it.
No, I think you want to see this.
I just don't remember any snow in March. That's such an odd time to have snow.
I remember in April it snowed once.
I miss snow, but I know 2 days later I'm gonna be so fucking upset. Oh yeah, that looks so good.
And look, 2nd of March.
Oh, I can't wait for that. That looks
Look at that.
I can't wait to go Winter Wonderland. I can't wait to do all the bait things that everyone does. Yo, that's a blizzard.
And then I was stuck somewhere. Where is it? Yeah, look at that. The place where I was waiting for you to come and pick me up.
Yeah, that's
look at that. Brilliant.
Bro, yeah,
Brilliant.
As I was saying, I can't wait to do all the bait things that everyone do in winter. Winter Wonderland. That's about it. No, but one of the things that I can't actually wait to do, that was such a badly assembled sentence. One of the things I can't wait to do is going to what's that place called, man?
Harry Potter Studios.
Breakfast.
Oh, the pub at Camden.
What's it called? Weatherspoons.
Yeah, the Weatherspoons.
Weatherspoons.
That one is the
breakfast.
One. That one is the one.
Just to clarify, I'm not a drinker. Weatherspoons breakfast, full vegan, not vegan, vegetarian.
Come on, man, not too much. Come on.
How much is it? £6.50.
I think it depends on the size. I think there's like small and large. But yeah, it's brilliant.
My mouth's watering right now. I want it.
Let's go get some breakfast at this time.
Get some chips with it as well. What do we get? Eggs, beans, toast, sausages. And you get chips on the side as well. You get a cup of tea. You get hash browns. But you get everything.
And it's like it's a
big plate.
It's a very big plate. It's a very, very big plate. Even the lunch we had there once. Remember?
Yeah.
What did we get?
I don't know.
I think it was lasagna.
Oh yeah.
Was it lasagna?
The lasagna was good. Yeah.
I'm not a guy who actually eats lasagna.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, that was a wham mil, man. That was
Yeah,
big.
and I don't know, for the price, it's just
Very, very good. Now I understand why
brilliantly.
people go to the Spoons.
If they had that menu at the Clissold Park Tavern,
Oh,
that'd just be heaven.
bro, I think I'd go there like every 2 days.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Legit.
Yeah. If they had that menu,
I'd max out my credit card. As if I already haven't, but anyways, let's get started because
oh, by the way, I've actually ordered my contactless card just like now.
Hey,
and I feel very
just
upgraded.
tap and go.
Yeah, I feel very, very upgraded.
Tap and go. Why don't you have your bank card set up on your phone?
Yeah, it didn't work
Go take it to your bank. They'll do it for you. They did it for my mum.
on Apple Pay. Well, the bank has to do it themselves.
No, you can do it, but
I tried. They said you're not authorized. Well, I mean, your card is not
that's so deep.
eligible, so on. And I was like, what is this? Is this a sign? But yeah.
Getting old. Alright,
Yeah.
cool. Now, I'm gonna start off with some sad news. News that recently came out. So yesterday,
Yeah.
Leicester were playing West Ham.
Yeah.
It ended 1-1. And at the end of the game, so they have a ritual, or the owners do. The owners, obviously, they attend every game, they watch it, because they own the football club, so it's only right. And they depart, I think an hour or so after the game has been played. The helicopter comes and picks them up from the centre of the pitch. So the helicopter lands on the centre of the pitch and then picks them up and takes them away to wherever they reside. Yesterday, as that was happening, the Leicester City's owner's helicopter crashed.
Yeah.
Outside of the stadium.
Yep.
Just outside, so sort of like where the car park is. It set off from the pitch. As it got up, something happened. The helicopter stopped, and then it started spiraling out of control. It crashed. It exploded, and no one can confirm whether the owner is alive or dead.
Even now.
What
the hell?
24. I mean, that's the biggest part. That's
Where
the most
did it
shocking
crash?
part for me.
Wait. So where did it crash again?
It crashed outside of the stadium, like car park.
And
Leicester City Stadium.
Hold up. So it crashed in an urban area.
In an urban area.
And
Lots of
they
people
don't
saw
know.
it. There's recordings of it as it's blown up, as it's crashed, and after it's crashed. Sorry, and no one can confirm whether the owner is alive or not.
No, there's something behind it.
But they can confirm that there were how many people did they say? They said the owner along with 2 crew members and 2 other passengers were inside of the helicopter. They can confirm. I think yesterday they couldn't confirm whether the owner was in the helicopter or not, which is a bit stupid because it's the owner's helicopter.
Yeah, but then where's the owner now?
Well, exactly.
If he's not in the helicopter.
But now
He
they
should say
can
something
confirm. Now they can confirm that he was in the helicopter. So this guy, he's a Thai billionaire. His name is Vichai. Forgive me, I cannot pronounce his
I'll
name.
pronounce it. Sure.
His last name. Look at his last name. That's his last name, my guy.
All right. All right. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I'm just gonna read this out. Let's see.
Go on.
All right. Srivastana. No,
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Wait.
Srivastana
No, Opera.
Prabha.
Opera.
Anyway, we'll call him Vichai. That's his name, Vichai. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's a Thai billionaire. He purchased Leicester in 2010 for 39 mil, and then they went on to win the Premier League in 2016. So yeah, this bit of news is quite shocking because it happened out of nowhere, and what I think the biggest shock for me is the fact that no one can confirm.
That's not a shock. You know what that is?
What is it?
There's like a theory behind it.
But why would you want to cover up like this? Is so like
but of course, like why would you want it? But then it's just so bait. Like it's in an urban place. The crash has been in an urban place, and they don't know if the CEO or the chairman if he's alive.
That's
or
the
not.
first thing that I noticed when I was looking on the internet and I was like doing a bit of reading on it.
I never knew that.
No news article could say was talking about whether he had passed away or not. All of the articles were like, it's so sad. The fans are all upset. Everyone's come to the stadium to pay their respects as if he was dead. But nothing, no article. There was nowhere where anybody was saying he has passed away or he died in the crash. The only thing that came close to it was we fear
that he may
he might have died. Who's gonna survive a fucking crash like that?
No, you can't survive a crash.
Bro, have you seen the pictures? It's mad.
No,
it's literally
but
exploded.
there are people who have
There's an
survived
eruption.
like big stuff, but the thing is, how can you identify? I mean, of course they do know if he's dead or not.
Trust me.
But
look at this. Look at the picture. So this is the helicopter taking off. Yeah. And these man, basically, BT Sport, they were doing a program where they were like sort of going through the matches of the day. They were talking about it. They were at the Leicester Stadium. So the helicopter took off, it crashed, and then they had to come back after the break and then be like, yes, a crash has happened, blah, blah, blah. This is the Donny here. Yeah. And the crash, look. Bruv, that's not small time. That's really, really big. Let me see if I... Yeah, so the video...
Came running towards me. He was in a real state of shock. He said he's seen the helicopter spiral out of control and then within a second drop like a stone to the floor.
So the helicopter crashed right outside of the stadium. It's just mad. It's like, I don't want to put it on the same level as like Grenfell, but it's almost like a Grenfell.
No, it's like, how can...
it's just so weird.
No, it's just weird. Like, this ain't a transport vehicle. This is owned by a billionaire.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that helicopter must have been through some checkups and I don't know, some sort of like...
Yeah, well, that's what I think. I think if you're a billionaire, your helicopter should be checked before and after you depart.
And it must have, but...
Yeah, and so, I mean, again, no one can confirm what happened to the helicopter, why it suddenly, fucked up and crashed, or whether he's alive, or who was in the helicopter. All of these things are unknown.
I'm not the guy who actually sits down and makes up these kind of theories of what if it's like suicide. Or I don't know. Or what if it's
why would it be? Because he's one of the richest billionaires in Asia.
What if someone...
I mean, yeah, you could come up with these theories, but I just think it's a bit far-fetched. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but no one knows if he's dead or not.
Yeah, but that's the weirdest part.
That's when someone will ask, what if it's like an assassination
How
attempt,
can you not confirm whether someone's dead when you can see the explosion in front of you?
They know if this guy is dead or not.
I don't know. It's been 24 hours, and the fact that you can't tell me whether someone's like passed away or not. Like today, I'm gonna move on to the another piece of news that happened in America, shooting. They could tell me straight away. I think an hour after, 8 people had died, straight away, and there was a shooting. So it's all a bit weird. I mean, I can understand why you wouldn't want to say anything without identifying the body, because obviously if it's been in a helicopter crash and the helicopter's exploded and you're inside of the helicopter, your body's basically sort of evaporated, so it's going to be really, really hard to identify the body inside of the helicopter. So yeah, I sort of understand why they're taking forever, but I don't know, just not enough news has come of it. Has come in the last 24 hours about it. But personally, I mean, I remember when I first read it yesterday, I just thought, okay. Like, it wasn't like a big deal. Like, I was just like, oh, okay, fine. And then afterwards, when I found out that they can't identify whether the owner was in there or not, and news just started to sink in a little bit, and it's a really sad and it's a saddening piece of news, and it's just really, really quite tragic, because the guy bought the club in 2010 for like 49 mil or whatever, and in 2016 he gave the fans the biggest and the most amazing achievement they could possibly achieve, which is winning the Premier League. Yeah. He gave them something that they might not be able to ever achieve in their lifetimes. People were able to witness something which most of us will probably not ever witness ever again. We will not be able to witness, a shock of a season like that ever again. I don't think so. I don't think
that was No.
I don't think a club will come up like Leicester. It's like saying, I don't know, something like Bournemouth winning the league. Or,
Wow.
you know, just imagine the story. Leicester City get promoted from League 2 to League 1 to the Championship to the Premier League. 1 season after, they win the league.
Yeah.
That's just a fairy tale story.
Yeah.
And the fact that this man who bought the club in 2010, who got them all the way up there and was able to, you know, lead them to winning a Premier League title, and then to hear that his helicopter's crashed, and you know we don't know whether he's alive or not. It's really quite saddening. So it's a massive shock to the footballing, you know, the sporting community. Never mind the footballing community, the sporting community. It's a massive shock, and you know, best wishes to him, his family, and anyone else who's been affected, because you know it's very sad. And I know if it happened to the club that I supported, I'd be distraught. I'd be so upset. I fucking cried when Arsenal got knocked out of the Europa League semi-finals. Do you know what I mean?
It was embarrassing. Not because Arsenal got knocked out, it's because I was standing next to you when you were crying.
Yeah, so I mean, as a fan, I could totally understand what Leicester City fans must be going through right now. So yeah, we'll move on to the next sort of saddening bit of news that we received earlier today, which was a synagogue shooting by a white right-wing American earlier today. So Robert Bowers, who went into a synagogue, opened fire, and on doing that killed 11 people. And do you know how old those 11 people ranged from?
How old?
54 to 97.
And this happened where? In
America.
And where in America?
In a synagogue in... Oh, it's really bad of me. I don't know what location. I think it might have been Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was quite shocking for me when I saw the headlines. 11 people killed in Saturday's attack on a synagogue. Sorry, it was Saturday. Saturday's attack on a synagogue in Pittsburgh, with the oldest being 97 years old. So this right wing anti-Semite.
He's not right. He's a terrorist.
But this is the thing that really pisses me off. I didn't see a single news article.
Yeah, you won't.
No one called him a terrorist.
I know.
There was not a single mention.
He's mentally ill, so on and so on.
And it wasn't even mentally ill. It was just said shooter. Just I'll read what BBC say.
There's politics, yeah.
They don't even call him the shooter. They call him the suspect.
Look.
Fuck me.
Look, there's politics, all right, and then like, all right, if it's got to something got to do with politics, right wing, left wing.
Yeah.
Then you can say, oh yeah, so he's a nationalist or he's a socialist, so on and so on. But this guy's none of that.
He's not even a terrorist.
He is a terrorist, my friend.
Do you know what he deserves? He deserves a death sentence.
Yeah, of course he does. Anyone like.
He's gone inside of a synagogue.
And in America there is.
Yeah, there is in certain states.
Oh, okay.
He's gone inside of a synagogue. People that are praying peacefully. Elders. And he's opened fire on elderly people, vulnerable people. We're not talking about people who are strong and who can fight 20, 30-year-olds. We're talking about ages that are ranging from 54 to 97 years old. You've opened fire on a 97-year-old. What's the 97-year-old ever done to you? And do you know his reasoning? His reasoning is because he hates Jews, and apparently, according to him, all Jews are the children of Satan. And earlier in that day, he basically, there's this website, I forgot what it's called. It's similar to Twitter, but it's not Twitter. So he put this post out saying, Jews are coming into this country and taking it over. We need to stop this. Fuck it, I'm going in. He announced it, that he's going to go and do that act.
And he stopped it.
And he did it. And BBC have the audacity to put a paragraph out saying, the suspect is still in hospital in fair condition with unique gunshot wounds, but is scheduled to make his court appearance. What really pisses me off about this is, first, you're calling him a suspect. Second of all, you're letting me know he's in hospital and he's in fair condition. I don't give a fuck about his condition. I couldn't give two fucks. If it was up to me, right? If I was a police officer that stopped him, I'd have put a bullet straight between his eyes.
You can't do that. Bro. If you're a police officer, you can't do that.
Fuck it, man. That's it's long, fam. When I hear about shit like this, and the worst part about this is he's a right wing, anti-Semite, and he's an open Trump supporter. And there's a lot of things that have happened in America in the last few days regarding, Trump supporters sending bombs to people and whatnot. We'll get onto that soon.
Was it?
No, we'll talk about that soon. We'll talk about.
Right, but let's not talk too much about politics, man.
No, but these are things that are important to talk about because we need to.
Music.
We're gonna get a range.
No, I'm hearing music.
Oh, I can't. Oh yeah. Oh, don't tell me it's a car next door.
Yeah, it is.
Why does this always happen to us? I need to find a new spot. But this spot is so nice. Anyways, yeah, so this guy is a fucking piece of shit. His name is Robert Bowers. He, like I said, openly is right wing. And when you're saying stuff like Jews are the children of Satan, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this world is so twisted and it's so, like, so unstable. People need to get their priorities right. Because when I read news articles about Muslim man tries to do this, or suspected terrorist does this, it's like, really? Come on. There's people out there that are crazy enough to openly shoot at innocent civilians who are defenseless. The fuck is that? Bro, what are you watching?
Sorry, I don't know.
You're weird, fam. All right. So yeah, this guy who's shooting at white at Jewish people in America, fuck him. But again, what really pisses me off is the media not making this into as big of a deal as it should have been, because that's disgusting what he did. Now we're gonna move on to we'll move on to the music industry, and we'll talk about some R&B. We always talk about hip hop, so I thought I'd switch it up. Talk about some R&B. Do you listen to much R&B, or are you more like a hip hop?
No, I think I'm more of alternative music.
Alternative music.
Yep.
What define alternative music?
I don't know what to quit, to be honest. I'm a guitarist. I think that explains all.
Yeah, but you listen to people like The Weeknd and stuff.
Yeah, of course I do.
He's not a guitarist.
Yes, he is. Is he not?
No, he's not.
I'm sure. No. I mean, like, if I'm a guitarist, so that should really explain what I mainly listen to.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. It can be Ed Sheeran.
You listen to mainstream music?
No. Ed Sheeran, for example. I was gonna say Ed Sheeran, but I'm gonna get to that afterwards.
Go on.
Let's say John Mayer. Love that guy. He's sick. I don't know if you know him. You know John Mayer?
No.
You don't know John Mayer?
Nah.
You need to
I
listen to
don't,
him.
bruv. Honestly, I wish I did, but I don't.
You don't know John Mayer? Shawn
Yeah.
Mendes. It might sound like, oh my god, like a fangirl, but no. He's got like.
Yeah, he's got a nice voice. He's got a unique voice.
No. The thing with me, I don't listen to a whole album because I just like the
Why,
guy's voice.
man?
No. I like pick out like 3, 2 or maybe 4 songs out of an album, and then I'll make a whole playlist.
I don't get mandem like you, man. You need to listen to a whole project. You need to be able to digest.
No, but what if I don't
the
like
meaning
the whole
behind
project? Maybe, what if I just like a few or a couple songs from the project?
No, you need to listen to the whole thing, because every album is unique. It has a meaning behind it.
Yeah, I know.
There's always some sort of story behind it.
That's what Arctic Monkey said, and then
What?
the last album. Disappointment.
Yeah, sorry, I don't fuck with that
Massive
kind of music.
disappointment, Arctic Monkeys. Massive disappointment.
I don't think they'll listen to this either.
I know,
But-
but it's just from like that album they made. That was just a brilliant album, and then this year they released this.
Well, it sounds to me like.
I waited for like, I think it was 4 years.
So you're an Arctic Monkey fan?
Well, I was.
Oh, you was deep.
Yeah, I was. I waited 4 years. 4 years for an album to drop. And of course, with like, if you're waiting for 4 years.
Listen, I'm sorry to interrupt you. What the fuck is going on? Who's playing that music?
This car here.
No, I need to open the windows to find out because this is annoying.
Yeah, it's Turkish.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. It's always the Turks, innit? It's always you Turks that always have to go around disturbing other people. I'm sitting here minding my own business and this guy's opening his window playing some speech. It's not even music, fam, it's speech. Anyways, as you were saying about music, so Arctic Monkeys, your type of vibe is sort of bands, right? You like bands, right?
No.
Okay.
I don't really have that thing. I'll listen to band and solo.
Okay, bands and solos, but people that have nice voices and that can play an instrument.
No, people that have it's gonna be too theoretical, but people,
I understand, like a vibe, specific vibe.
No. People that actually have a nice combination of chords.
Okay.
And yeah, that's what matters for me.
Vocals as well. So forget about vocals.
If the vocals don't have to be great.
Yeah, but it has to be different, unique.
No. If they fit with the chords.
Yeah.
Then it's all good.
Okay, well, talking about vocals, I'm gonna move on to Ella May's brand new debut album.
Yay,
bruv. I know you didn't listen to it, and you missed out big time because she smashed that fucking album. She went all in, and bruv, round of applause to her, really, because she did her dirt. She released her album after, obviously, the massive success of Boo'd Up. And I'm sure you've heard Boo'd Up. I'm sure you have. Because everyone has. And obviously, coming from the UK, this is a really, really massive, big step for her. Because to make it in the American music industry is hard enough, being American. But to be a British citizen and to go over to America and to make it there, that is a massive achievement. So congratulations.
There's so much people that do that.
No, there isn't.
You're talking about music.
Yeah, I'm talking. Music. Yeah, specifically music in her genre as well.
Especially in the past few years, in the movies, you just find so much British actors.
Yeah, British actors and actresses are doing their.
Not in Marvel.
Yeah, no, I know.
So much British actors.
I think most actors nowadays, especially from the British side of things, they're coming up because there's a lot of underrated Brits who are. What are you watching from? What is that?
No, it's just funny. This is gonna be funny. Wait, hold on.
Whoa.
That's rude.
Anyways, bro, this guy, fam, are you kidding me right now?
Oh.
At least listen to decent music.
He's listening to cultural.
Oh my word. All right, fine. So Ella May's album, she went in. So the story of Ella May. This is her story. She grew up in America. She was young. Her mum is a teacher, so she moved over to America and she studied there for a couple years. I think she said she studied from like year 6 to year 12, something like that. And then she made covers on Instagram. Listen to how easy it is to blow in music, or how random and sporadic it is. She went on Instagram and she started posting cover videos, right? That were like 30 seconds long or whatever.
Yeah.
And then DJ Mustard, who's a big DJ, big producer. His girlfriend came across it one day. Yeah, you fucking look at me one more time and I'll knock you out. Prick with your loud music, man. Allow it, man. Get out of it. Sorry. Oh my god, I sounded so violent then.
Yeah, man, he's got a girl with him. His girlfriend's with him.
Sometimes I forget I'm live in the cut.
Yeah, you need to.
Anyways.
You need to calm down, man.
Nah, man, that upset me a little bit. I'm trying to record a podcast here and you've got your cultural music playing over there. Shout out to your cultural music and you. Alright, so anyways, yeah. So Ella May, she started making covers on Instagram, and then DJ Mustard's girlfriend saw a cover of hers and then showed it to him, and then he was like, oh no, she's just one of those Instagram. Oh, thank God you're going. She's just one of those Instagram girls.
He's gonna pull
Are
up.
you kidding me right now? He's not pulling up next to music.
He is.
No, he's not. He's leaving. Good riddance.
I actually enjoyed the music.
Well, I didn't. So yeah. So he was DJ Mustard was like, oh yeah, she's probably just one of those Instagram girls that does covers and whatnot. And then he came, and then later on, one of her covers was on his discovery page. So he saw it and he was like, okay, this girl can sing. She's got something going on there. And then he invited her. He was somewhere, I don't know what state, but they met up and he took her to his studio. They recorded 2 songs, and from then on, she's been having a very, very successful career. So she was signed to him. She's been signed to him for 2 years, and funnily enough, she was also an X Factor in the UK.
Really?
Yeah, she was. She was in an X Factor in the UK in a group with 2 friends, and they only got through to the live stages, because in X Factor they have the private auditions where it's just the judges.
Yeah.
And then if they vote you through, then you go through to the.
I know.
Yeah. So they only got through to the show, the open audition with all of the audience and shit like that. I forgot what the name of the group was, but it was like something like really corny. Anyways, so yeah, she went on X Factor. She didn't make it from there, but it just goes to show, man, if you persist and you keep it moving, anything is possible. Literally, consistency is key, And I've heard this phrase my whole life, and it's so weird because I've been doing everything opposite to consistency. Me, I've just been dipping my hand into one bag and then dipping it into another one in the space of a year. But if you was to be consistent with something, like if you was to keep up with singing and pursue it, bro, do you know what I mean? It's only a matter of time.
Motivation, with me, some stuff happened, of course.
But that's the problem with human beings, because you get demotivated and that's it, you quit, you're done.
My stuff was not. Oh my God, I argued with this person, I ain't going to chat to him. It wasn't like that.
What was it like?
You know what it was like, come on.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, all of that, that whole trouble. No, but you need to...
not just one trouble. Don't forget this year, summer.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah,
of course,
Look,
so...
Yeah, but that I would call is an excuse, because everyone comes across one form of...
For me, that's an excuse, man.
It is.
I know, but it's a good excuse.
No, it isn't. No, yeah, it is a good excuse, but you need to channel it in a way that it pushes you towards wanting to continue with your goal. So her story, for me, when I heard it, I was like, damn, girl, I fuck with you, because, it's really quite encouraging and motivational to know that, she and it's funny because she was saying how, like, on the Breakfast Club, she was saying how she never intended to make it. She didn't try. She went to like an arts school, but she never had it in her mind. She was working in retail, believe it or not. But she never thought that she would be, she'd take it seriously. And when it happened, it happened. So, bro, man, honestly, sitting here right now, I feel really motivated to just chase my dreams and do whatever the hell I want to do.
And not become anything at the end.
LMA's album is wavy as fuck. She's got so many bangers on there. I think there's like a handful of songs that I don't really fuck with, but the majority of the majority of the track list is banging, man. And I'm not a massive like R&B fan. Like, I listen to the occasional, I don't know. I'm trying to think of an R&B artist. Okay, I listen to the occasional mainstream R&B. So, huh?
The Weeknd?
Yeah. So, Weeknd. Who else have we got? We got
$20
Tory Lanez, Jana Aiko. Trey Songz has got a banging track. Bryson Tiller. Oh my God, bruv. I feel like the R&B industry, like, it's really picking up. And Jeremiah and Ty Dolla $ign, yes, their album was banging as well. Whatever it was, project. Janae Aiko, Her. There's an artist called Her, Her. You need to listen to her voice.
Well, that's actually a nice name.
It's incredible.
That's a very nice name.
Bro, her voice is incredible. Daniel
Should I
Caesar.
just change my name to him?
Hmm?
Him.
Yeah, you should. And
Oh, that's
you
a
can do
sick
link
one.
up.
Him. Should I just change to him?
Why not? HIM.
No, HXM.
Nah, too corny, man. 16-year-old. Oh, Khalid. I haven't listened to his album. I haven't listened to his project,
I haven't
man.
listened to him, but people are saying it's quite good.
Oh, mate, his
Apparently.
voice.
Where's he from?
Something else, man. I don't even know. I don't know anything about this guy. Other than the music he's made, yeah. I don't know anything. But this guy, man, I'm telling you, he has got something going on there. He has got a wavy, wavy voice. Shout out to Khalid, man, because I'm telling you, he's like the who's the guy that we fuck with in the hip hop industry at the minute?
Drake.
No, man,
Eminem.
new up and coming.
Oh, Joyner Lucas.
He's like the Joyner Lucas of R&B. Joyner Lucas's album as well, man. His project, whatever EP. I cannot wait for Joyner Lucas to release it, bro. I'm so excited, even talking about it now. Yo, he's gonna be sick. And if
Yeah.
it's anything less than sick, I'm gonna be mad disappointed.
I have a feeling that's going to be the case.
I fucking hope not.
I
I'll
have
be
a feeling
so
that's going to be the
upset.
case. I hope not, but I have a feeling that's going to be the case.
Hopefully.
Just
not.
saying.
Anyway, Queen Niger, Summer Walker. Yeah, bro, there's a couple low-key artists out there that are doing their thing, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the R&B industry. So congratulations to LMA for doing your thing. Keep it up, man, because Boot Up was such a big, massive hit. But now she's got John Legend on this track that I'm listening to, and I am in love with it, man. You heard it. What do you think about her voice?
It sounds like Rihanna. A bit.
It's,
No, a lot, actually.
it's such
I'm
a...
not- it's not something bad. I mean,
Her voice is such a similar type of voice. Like you can recognize. It's very
No, look.
recognizable, but it's the type of music that she makes.
yeah, that's one thing. And
It's her style.
her voice, okay?
Yeah,
Lots of people have that voice.
yeah,
But it's up to how you use your voice.
yeah.
She's using it correctly.
The only thing that annoys me about her is the fact that she's forcing it with her American accent.
Oh, in the songs?
Yeah, you heard it.
No, that's not forcing it. It's just
Nah,
how
it's
it...
forcing it, man. I
No,
don't like
no,
that
it's
shit.
not forcing it. Trust me.
Like Ed
Trust me.
Sheeran, I give preps to him in it because
Nah, he
keeps
does it like
real.
a chap, like
Yeah.
he's like a lad in his songs, but
Yeah, but he uses his English accent to pronounce his words.
But trust me, sometimes in some genres,
Yeah.
it just goes there automatically.
No, I don't like it.
can't
When I
hold it.
first heard it, I was like, forcing it a little bit there. Your voice is amazing, but if you was to maintain the accent, the British accent, I'm telling you, man, she'd go places. But yeah, she's gonna go places anyway, regardless. She's been amazing.
Like that BMW there, I think they're back.
Oh no, that's got sponsorship on it. That's an estate agent.
Oh.
Fucking estate agent. I can't. Do you know what? I can't stand estate agents. I think I finally realized how much I hate estate
They're
agents.
annoying, aren't they?
Bro, it's like my whole life. A lot of people like keep telling me because back in the days I wanted to like be an estate agent. I know, and a lot
Was
of
that a
people,
dream
like,
job?
my family, not dream job, but it's just something that I wanted to get into because I was generally interested in properties and stuff like that. And I remember my uncle telling me like, "What? You want to be an estate agent? Do you know how hated they are?" And I was like, "No, not really."
No, they are.
I finally realized how much I hate estate agents.
Yeah.
They are so lazy and they are so unreliable.
Mhm.
My estate agent, the one that's selling our property, is an absolute dick. He's got his head so far up his ass, it's touching his intestines. He thinks he's the shit.
That's disgusting.
Anytime that I pick up the phone to speak to him, he's like, yeah, well, I'm doing this. Yes, don't worry, I'll be in touch. It's like he feels like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm speaking to
It was
someone.
like, yeah, I get no.
So it's as if he's running the estate agent, but these times you're just you're just an agent.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? I just feel like to tell him like, yeah, bro, that bar, fam, you're hurting a lot of people's ears. I just honestly like the last time he called. I mean, listen to this. Yeah, my man. There's correspondence between him and my dad, right?
Uh-huh.
But my dad prefers it if I take over the correspondence
Uh-huh.
because he's Asian and he's fresh. So it's as simple as that. So it's better if I was to, be the one that's talking to him, rather than my dad. So I say to him, yeah, so could you email me the information that we just discussed on the phone? And he's like, well, I usually email your dad, so Is he okay for you
Oh,
to?
shut up, man.
I'm just like, yeah, he's fine. And my man knows because he's been talking to me. He's been calling me about house prices, and sellers and buyers and whatnot. So I was like to him, yeah, he's fine. He's cool with it. I usually take care of all of his stuff anyway, so he's cool. And then he was like, oh, okay.
Can I just speak to him?
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, only because
Of security reasons.
no, he didn't even say anything like that. He didn't even say anything like that. He's just like, oh, okay, so yeah. So he's okay with me, emailing you and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, he's fine with it. He's cool. So can I have your email address? Because I was sending him something. So I needed his email address in order to send him something. He's asking me to send him a document. And I'm asking him for his email address so I can send it to him. And my man's like, oh, can't you get it from your dad? Because I've emailed your dad, so your dad should have my email address. I'm just like, yeah, I could do that, but I'm not with him. And then he was just like, oh,
so it's made me fucking wise if you just give it to me now and I can just
I
send
swear,
it to you
this
now.
conversation went on for 2 whole minutes.
What?
And then at the end of it, I was like, okay, okay, fine, I will do. All right, cool. And then he was like, okay, cool. All right. Speak soon. All right, bye. And I put that on the phone and I was thinking to myself, he literally just talked his way out of giving me his email address.
What's the
Something
company
that I
called?
need.
Or the agency. What's it called?
Chancellors.
Where are they?
There's loads of them. There's they're like a sort of they're a chain in it. There's quite a few of them. It's like Foxtons.
If you had come to me, man, I would have just found you like a customer in a month.
Swear down.
Yeah.
Turks running around like that.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Wavy.
Come on. There's so much people.
Hmm.
Families need houses. Man. So I'm joking. I wouldn't. Come on.
Yeah, man. No one wants to move into my shitty old place.
Yeah,
Anyway.
no, the area is not too bright.
Area's not. It's alright. It was a lot worse back in the days. But anyway, so yeah, so
Yeah,
my
if
man.
do you remember that time when
What?
I don't know if I should even say it, but
What was it?
that time when they found a body in Eltham Park?
Oh, I was never there.
No, he wasn't at the park.
No, but yeah. Oh yeah.
At the come on, man. They found a body in the bushes.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Man.
Bro, I've been experiencing some wavy things, man. I'm telling you, I experienced I witnessed stabbings in front of my door.
You told me that one.
Yeah, I had to give my man our towel to push it down on his wounds.
Oh, I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, he was literally right in front of our doorstep. He was bleeding out, so we had to get our kitchen towels and stuff and push it down.
No, you
on
didn't
his...
tell me that.
Yeah, bro. And guess who stabbed him?
Who?
My other neighbor. So the neighbor that lives on the left of me stabbed the neighbor that lived on
Why?
right at the top of us.
Why?
I don't know. They had some beef going on, and the guy that stabbed him is like the least likely person to stab anyone. My man was the most quiet kid on the block. You'd never see him. He was so low key. Like imagine one of these nerdy guys. Like
like Rico.
Yeah, imagine Rico stabbing someone. Fam.
If,
And when people found out,
it's not a joke. But if Rico was to stab someone, I'm pretty sure he'd just die. He would die before the what happened?
my finger.
Oh,
Shout out to Lewis Hamilton, who's just clinched his 5th Formula 1 World Championship. Wow, my guy, he's second of all time. Second of all time. But moving. Okay, fine. We're gonna move on from LMA and my weird experiences with estate agents.
Yep.
Eventually, he gave me his email address. I called him back again.
There
I
you
was
go.
like, "Oh, sorry,
Okay, I can
sorry,
give it to you, I suppose.
I forgot to grab your email address." And he was just like, "Oh, okay," and he just gave it to me. I was like, "But this could have been avoided." Anyway, we're gonna talk about WWE wrestler Roman Reigns, who's got leukemia. He's had it before, but now it's come back. So, yeah, he's had it for a while, and he's been wrestling with it. He didn't tell anyone because he didn't want to be treated differently. And he wanted to beat it whilst he was wrestling, so that he could tell it, so he could use it as a way to prove a point, like tell the world so I beat leukemia whilst.
But did he beat it?
No, he hasn't. But he's been forced to leave WWE whilst he sort of fights it, whilst he gets cured from it, hopefully. So that was a really sad bit of news. There's a lot of sad bits of news coming from the the sporting world, and this is one that I felt really quite sad. And I have to say my nose did when you get emotional and your nose starts getting
Feels weird,
tingles a little bit. Yeah, my nose did tingle a little bit when I was reading and I was watching the video, because this guy is one of the most hated figures in wrestling.
Yeah.
No one likes him because he's such a boring character. No one likes the fact that WWE are trying to push this guy to becoming the next Rock or the next John Cena or the next Brock Lesnar. And lots of fans are upset about it. But the moment that he released this news, and he was on stage, in the ring, announcing it, that he's got leukemia, he's stepping down, and his because he was part of this group called The Shield. So he had 2 other, friends that he wrestled with, and Rod, did you see that?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Do you think it's safe to be here?
Oh, come on, man.
Like I'm on a Gaza Strip.
Come on, Nigel.
So yeah, and it just hit home when his 2 friends started crying, and you could just tell straight away that, putting wrestling aside, this is someone who is fighting for his life whilst at the same time trying to deliver his best, abilities in the ring, and his ability to act, his ability to portray his character. He's trying to deliver the absolute best to the fans whilst fighting leukemia.
Yeah.
Hats off to Roman Reigns because he knows how much he's hated, and he knows how much of a controversial figure.
That's his role.
No, but
he's supposed to be hated.
No, but he's not. He's the good guy. So WWE are pushing him to make him look like the savior, the guy who comes in and is cheered and is loved by everyone. But everyone hates the fact WWE are doing that. Nobody wants him to be that guy.
How do you know this?
I used to watch a lot of WWE.
Yeah, me too. When I was like,
no, but
10
even
years
recently, I do keep in touch with WWE.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
man. I fuck with WWE, man.
I used to. Oh man, I used to be crazy. Remember Ashman? I used to wrestle.
Oh yeah, fucking hell, man.
Arms used to be broken. Fam,
we had some wild primary school,
I broke my arm
man.
3 times at that school.
I've witnessed too many broken arms and fucking faces and shit.
Yeah.
It used to be a daily occurrence, man.
I remember one time something went into Rico's eye.
Really?
Yeah. It was like me and Ahmed were trying to take it out.
What the?
I mean, that shit was like, it was like a black dirt in his eyeball, down there, and me and Ahmed, I was like, Rico, open your eye, man, open your eye. We're gonna pull it out. Can you imagine?
Yo, that's a bit wavy.
Yeah, and then obviously at secondary school, the way I made him trip.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was. Oh
That
my
was brilliant.
god.
That was hilarious.
My guy literally almost threw him under a bus.
No, it wasn't a bus. It was like one of those big cars. Like, you know those Qashqais?
Yeah.
Nissan Qashqai.
Yeah.
I think it was one of them.
Oh
But it was funny that we were crossing, and then I was like, I put my feet across, and then he just
tripped him up.
But the way he screamed, I just saw a car.
He screamed.
Ah!
So what happened to the car? What did the car do?
No, the car just stopped. Emergency stopped. Like,
Oh really?
Yeah, it just stopped.
Oh
and then,
shit! So did the driver say anything?
No, he didn't. Oh, she didn't. I don't know. And then Rico got up and then was fixing his jeans. His trousers, innit? It was funny, and it was like, no man, don't talk to me, man. Go away, don't talk to me. Don't go away, don't talk to me, man. I was like,
It's so imagining.
I'm like, yo, I'm joking. Yo, allow it. And then, no man.
You almost
go
killed
away,
my
man.
guy. What do you mean you're joking?
And they're trying to push me. No man, no. That guy didn't speak to me for like 3 days, I think.
Yo.
I think this was in year 10, 9, I don't know.
Bloody hell, man. Well,
Funny.
it's good to know that he's still around.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Rico, we miss you, man. You need to be back on the episodes.
Nah, I think it's better without him.
Yeah. No, I'm joking. I do miss Rico.
Nah,
Anyways,
I don't.
WWE wrestler Roman Reigns, we wish him best of luck in the
Yeah.
future. Speed of recovery.
You're gonna win.
And
You're gonna win.
Huh?
He's gonna win.
hopefully, because he's had it before and he's come back now. So
In that case, then he will win. I've heard if he had it before and then if
yeah,
he came back now, there's a high chance you're gonna win. And
yeah,
but there's a chance of it coming back.
yeah. Because I did some reading about leukemia, and I know that you can treat it so that it's stable. So you can sort of like
Yeah.
I forgot the word, but you can keep it from spreading. Contain it.
Yeah.
That's the word. You can contain it. Now, moving on from WWE and Roman Reigns. Yeah, we're getting through all of this stuff really quickly. That's good.
Yes.
Really, really hanging around. It's Halloween season.
Trick or treat.
So, I want to talk about the scariest movies that you've watched.
What, me?
Yeah. Can you feel the Halloween vibes? Can you feel it?
No. There used to be that thing, man. Oh, it's
There used to
Halloween.
be
and
vibes,
then
innit?
It's Christmas. Oh, and then it's New Year's.
Bruv, they've got Christmas trees out already.
Oh, no, don't forget that time before I even went to Turkey.
Yeah.
September, we saw a Christmas tree.
September.
I was like, it's not even Halloween.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta let Halloween pass at least before you can start introducing. Like, Tesco's are going mad with these cards and selling like all of these little tinsels
people
and
are
shit
going
like that.
crazy
Just
already.
Like, relax. Stop trying to force the sale, man.
And
You
then-
know them. As soon as the customer comes in, like, yeah, we're gonna get him right in front of the door. Put a tree right there. Santa Claus is standing on the right.
Yeah. Get some reindeers.
Nah, fam, it's all forced, man. I don't like it.
Yeah.
So yeah, Halloween vibes. I don't feel it anymore,
No, I don't.
which is sad because back in the days, I remember I used to look out my window anytime Halloween came around, and I used to just look at all of the kids like running up and down the
We used
street.
to just...
I was that guy that was in my
Wow.
house
Yeah, no, same.
looking out the
Same.
window.
No, it's same. I've only been out to, like, went to your trick or
I've
treat.
never been
Once,
trick-or-treating in my
once,
life.
Yeah, I've only been out once. But apart from that, I was always home. Guess what we did?
What did you do?
We would just switch the lights off
Swear down.
and then put a curtain on the window of the door, so we're not home, innit?
Yeah, no, I remember. I think in my
You
whole
guys
lifetime.
must have done that also.
Yeah, but in my whole lifetime, it's so funny. I've only had, even with the lights on and everything, I've only had like 2 or 3 people come at the door.
Really?
Trick or treat. I don't know what. We'd open the door and we'd be like, nah, close the door.
No,
They're
we did
pissed.
it countless times. I mean, like, we had so much people coming to the door. One time, Ahmed and Yunus came. I was like, go away, man.
Trust.
Go away.
Why
What
are you
guys
in my
doing?
why am I property for?
Yeah, go away.
But yeah, Halloween,
The scariest movies.
scariest movies.
I don't know. You know what?
Do you like scary movies?
Look, scary movies. I would never ever sit down and watch a scary movie alone. Not
Yeah.
because I'm scared or so on.
Don't lie, you're a pussy. Just say it.
Nah.
I'm
nah,
a fucking pussy. I'll say it.
Really?
I can't stand scary films. Like they keep me up at the night.
No. I can watch a scary movie.
I can't.
But
Fuck that.
I wouldn't
Even the
watch it
trailers
alone.
scare me. You know.
Oh, come on, man.
I can't lie to you. The other day I was watching the trailers
Oh.
for some of them, and I was like, shit, this is so
Fam,
fucking
remember
scary.
that time when you was at my house?
Yeah.
And then I was like, please just watch the trailer for this movie. And it wasn't even like a horror movie. It's
What was
DC.
What the fuck? You see, I'm getting shook already just from talking
Calm
about.
down, man. Imagine. Calm down.
Yo, there are actually people that are throwing fire. Hold
Yeah.
on, these men are.
No, they're not allowed to do that.
Yo. Wait, we're getting a free firework display.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I should film this.
Right.
Right, come on. Don't tell me.
Live
Don't
from
don't tell me
Alexandra
you finished
Palace.
now.
Oh, man.
As soon as I get my camera out, what the hell's wrong with these lot?
They'll start again.
All right.
Yeah, but
Talking about scary films and
I-
fireworks is not
I'm
very
not.
good.
I'm not.
Extra.
I'm not scared. I can watch it alone, but I don't. It's because it doesn't really like entertain me. However, you know what I really like?
What?
Watching a horror movie as a group.
Oh yeah,
That
I fuck with that.
that is brilliant. Because I
Yeah.
remember one time when we were watching.
Go on.
All right. Yes.
All right, fine, yeah.
Anywho, yeah.
Yeah.
Conjuring 2.
Oh yes,
And
that was a
You know
good
what?
film.
oh, all right. I
Bro,
think
that
we.
was a big one.
Yeah. Magic lands on the car.
Nah, fam.
Utes.
It's
Look at 'em.
huge. Oh my. No, they're having firework
Yeah, look at
fights.
these dumb Utes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the middle of a battlefield right now.
It's Harry Potter.
If I don't upload next week, just know that this didn't end very well. Do you ever remember having firework fights? Because I know when we were at secondary school, like when it came around this time of the year, we specifically had a title for this time of the year, which was firework season.
No, in Turkey they do have
Why do
firework
kids
fights.
play with fireworks?
No, do you want to see it?
Look.
Legit, it's like.
Go on.
It's like a. They're even taking a piss out of it because it looks like Harry Potter.
What is that?
Firework fight. Look.
Oh my word!
That's
yeah,
in
it
Turkey.
does
It looks
look
like Harry
Harry
Potter. Look
Potter.
at it.
It actually does.
Oh
Yo.
There's a turkey. Look at it. Look. It's Harry, Ron,
That
and
is the
Weasley versus
waviest
Malfoy. Look.
Oh my god, that actually looks like a Harry
But that's
Potter fight
dangerous.
scene.
That's dangerous. You can burn. Look, it's Harry Potter, isn't it?
What the fuck? Yo, that was mad.
Yes, it's in Turkey. They do that a lot.
Nah, you lot take the piss, fam.
Look, they've named the barges.
What does that mean?
Bajla is like a place in Istanbul.
Yeah.
It's like Bajla School of Wizardry and
Oh my god.
yeah. But anywho, so
Conjuring 2.
yeah.
Ooh,
You know
that was
what?
a big one.
Apparently, I'm not quite too sure, but
Yeah.
I think it's a true story.
Go on.
Conjuring 2.
It is a true story. It is a true story.
In
In a house in Enfield.
Enfield, yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
Enfield.
Poltergeist.
It has a name.
Have you seen the house?
Not in real.
I've seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
In real, like.
Back in the days, my dad used to have a takeaway in Enfield, so we used to do leafleting in it. In that area. So I've definitely put a leaflet through that door.
Oh man. No.
But I didn't know that back in the days.
Yeah, of course. But no, like. So. It's a nice motive. Like, when you watch a movie like that as a group, it's funny.
But then afterwards, when you need to go to sleep, fuck that, man.
Or you have to sleep as a group, I guess.
Yeah, that's long, fam. See, me, I can't watch scary films anymore because back in the days, I've watched so many fucking shit scary movies like The Ring. Bruv, The Ring is a next level scary film.
Really?
Have you watched The Ring? The Ring is fucked.
I'm just trying to think what was the most horrifying movie.
The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2 was good.
I don't remember what. Oh.
Insidious.
Yeah, Insidious. Come into that.
Fucking
Actually.
hell,
No.
bro.
I was just going through channels on Turkish TV. It was like 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
3 a.m. And then I reached like the ending part of Insidious. I'm not quite sure if it's like first, second, or third.
Mm.
You know what scared me the most?
Go on.
The ending.
Oh, what happens? Is the dad die or something?
No. It's not that. The ending title. The way that the title pops up on the screen.
Right.
It says like in red, Insidious, and then like imagine watching that in the dark.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah,
See, I
man.
can't
Oh,
do shit
wait. No, forget that one time when me and my cousin, he came from Turkey, and this was PS3 times.
PS3.
Yeah.
Good old
And
days.
then he was like, alright man, let's play a game, and I was like, alright, cool. And then I opened up Resident Evil 6.
Okay.
Of course it's a zombie game.
Yeah.
And there's this game actually, Resident Evil 6, it's different to all of its all the other Resident Evil games.
Predecessors.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mainly Resident Evil is like, so one person, you're in a mansion,
Yeah.
and you're trying to solve stuff while there are zombies.
Yeah.
But this one, however, they've done it so much like military based.
Okay.
So there's armies like the human army fighting the zombie army, so on and so on. But then there's another story which actually they want to do like a little glimpse of it of the previous game. So you're an agent and you're in a campus, and it's dark and you're going through, and then oh man, you know what happened? Like just from the screen, yeah. A zombie appeared.
Something popped up on the screen.
And then if you had seen my
Someone shot themselves.
if you had seen my cousin,
It's a
if you had
game,
seen
man.
my cousin,
Grow some
And-
balls.
one time the thing with me, I don't really get scared. I've got reflexes.
Yeah.
That's awful. That's very bad.
Yeah.
I've got like very good reflexes.
Yeah.
So I react quite easily, and then I kicked the popcorn ball once,
Mm,
and
mm.
it wasn't pleasant. Yeah, so
Wasn't pleasant.
wasn't picking up the popcorn.
Paranormal
ball.
Activity.
No,
Oh, please
That-
tell me you've watched Paranormal
no,
Activity.
I haven't.
Oh my Paranormal Activity.
I really like the no, but I've seen the ending of, I think it was the last one, where the girl jumps out the window and then she gets up and then she's like dozens of kids.
Paranormal
Have you seen all of them?
Activity. I don't know if I don't think I've seen the last one, but the first one and the second one, fuck me, like
Man,
bruv. Paranormal Activity is the scariest, and a lot of people are gonna listen to it and laugh and be like, what? that's a like, schoolboy scary movie. Nah, Paranormal Activity had me awake for nights, my guy. I was so fucking shook. I was looking over my bed every night for like a good 2 weeks. I had my legs crossed so that nothing could pull me out of my bed. Nah, fuck that, man. Fuck
That deep?
that shit. Bro,
is it that deep?
I'm telling you, if you watch Paranormal Activity, you won't be able to sleep. Especially because
Really?
us, we believe in stuff like jinns and stuff like that. Oh,
It's
don't
the
show
ending
me
of
this
the-
shit,
It's the
man.
ending of the fourth movie, apparently.
Oh, I don't want to watch this
Look,
shit because
look,
it's
look.
bare dark in here right now. Okay. And it's because they make it so realistic because it's nothing's filming them. It's the cameras in the house and the cameras that they have that are filming
What
them.
do you think is gonna come out from there?
So I like the way that they've done it. Oh my word. What the fuck? Shit. See, even though you know what's coming, when it happens, you're
Why
just
do you
like,
still get scared? Yeah, why do you still get scared? Like, 'cause
It's
you know,
we all do.
you know something's gonna happen, but why do you still get scared?
Yeah, because we know what's gonna happen. Like, I can tell you exactly what's happening. She's gonna open that door and then bang, something's gonna come out in her face. Watch.
I'm not quite too sure.
What? She's gonna step inside, and then she's gonna close the door, and then something's just gonna go bang. Something's gonna be thrown.
No, I'm not quite. I think nothing happens to you.
Bro, I actually don't want to watch this. This is fucking scaring me. I swear down. I've got work to do tomorrow, and I need to be able to sleep.
Just watch this part. This is awful. And I see people coming towards us.
It's fine. I've locked the door. It's calm. Hopefully they're not able to open it. Okay, so what? This is number 4.
Yeah, I haven't
Hold
seen
on,
any
hold
of the
on.
movies, but I've just seen.
Bro, if you
This
see the
ending?
ending of the first one, watch the ending of the first one. You'll fucking shit yourself. Oh
Is
my
it?
god, what the fuck is that? Yo, what? Oh my word. Nah.
Did you just see that?
Bruv, if you see something like that running towards you, what are you doing? What are you gonna do?
This is look.
Wait, so who's that kid?
Sibling. What?
He's been possessed in it. Oh shit, I just felt the car move, you know?
Look.
Mom's laugh, I just felt the car move. Okay, fine. Alright, that's done. The ending of the first one is so much more fucked because
I want to see it now.
bruv, the ending of it is so fucked. Watch the ending of the first one.
Is it awful?
It's so fucking scary. The baby gets
Am I gonna
taken.
dash the phone away?
Watch it, it's fucked.
Oh, I think I remember something like that. Wait, is it this one?
I think so, yeah.
21 the end. I think I've seen that.
Oh my god.
Oh, I've seen this. Yeah, she comes to the screen and laughs, no?
I'm fucking
Innit? She comes to the
scared.
screen and laughs, didn't it?
I'm fucking shook. No, watch it. I think it's the end of the second one.
I ain't watching that. Fuck that. No.
I'm bare shook right now. Yo, stop. Hey, fuck off. Fuck off, move the camera out of my face. Move the phone out of my face now, fam.
Nah, fuck that, man.
Nah.
I'm good.
Yo.
Let's just watch Marvel, innit?
Yeah, I need to go and watch a comedy tonight, ASAP.
Nah, man.
It's either the second one or the third one where the lady, she
This lady.
kills the dad and then she takes the baby. And you get to see the face
Of
of the lady that's taking the baby. The possessed lady.
Oh.
Oh no, fuck it. Okay, I'm changing the fucking conversation because that's got me shit scared right now. I don't know why I wanted to discuss scary movies, man. That's
It's all your
not...
fault, man. It's all your fault.
No, but there's some other good
Yeah, but you
movies.
know how I'm gonna be.
What?
I'm gonna open that stuff for you. Like,
No,
legit.
don't.
That time, I remember when we was at my house, and you got scared of a Teen Titans trailer. How
Yeah,
can you get scared of
I've
Teen
got a
Titans
very
trailer? And this is the trailer. Like, do you remember? How can you get scared of that?
no, long. I'm watching it.
It's DC, my friend. Titans.
Why would I get scared of
You got scared.
these? No, why would I get
He
scared
was
of
like,
that?
"Nah, man, turn off."
What is it? Is it very gory and stuff though?
No, it wasn't gore. I'm not scared of gore. I love gore.
Yeah, to
It
some
might be a
extent, I
resemblance
do as well. To
of,
some extent. I was just gonna say something. Oh fuck's sake! There was a movie. Oh yeah, like I was gonna say, there's funny scary movies that I like. Like, remember that one that you showed me? It was to do with what's that movie called, man? When they have one day where they get to kill people.
They get to kill people.
Yeah, there's one day in America where they get to go out.
Purge.
Purge, yes.
That's not scary.
Fucking love the
That's
Purge,
not
man.
horror, man. What are you on about?
I need to
Come
watch
on.
Purge too.
Yeah, I cheated on you when it comes to
Yeah,
that.
I know,
I watched
man.
all of them. Not the last one, though.
I need to go home
last
tonight
one.
and watch the Purge 2. Yeah, I'm fucking doing that. I'm going to watch the Purge 2 to make myself feel better. Long. All right, trick-or-treat experiences. Have you had any trick-or-treat experiences?
And you think, like, no. I've had
None.
nothing bad. I've only done it once, anyways.
Did you dress up? Have you ever dressed up for Halloween?
No.
I cringe when people dress up for Halloween.
They're
Like
kids,
elders.
man.
No, not kids.
Oh, elders.
I'm talking about
Yeah,
like
I've seen when-
18, 19-year-olds. Fuck it. Even after 16-year-olds, fam, you should not be
What's
dressing
this
up.
for, like a party?
Even for a party.
Halloween party, man.
To
come
some
on.
extent, I mean, nah, man. Even still, man, I find it
Did
mad
you see
cringe,
someone
fam, mad
actually
forced.
that dressed up as XXX? Did you see that?
Who?
Someone in America.
Oh, fuck it. We'll get on to XXX. He's been in the news as well. Okay, trick-or-treat experience. I haven't had any trick-or-treat experiences. Do I regret not having any trick-or-treat experiences?
No.
I don't know. Do I? I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't
think you do.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, I feel like I do, but
Maybe at the time you might feel like, oh, my friends are going.
yeah,
out,
that's
and
what I'm
then-
saying. That's
yeah,
the only. That's
but
the
now
only
you're like,
element. That's the
Nah.
only element of trick or treat
Yeah.
I would have missed. The fact that you're with your friends
Yeah.
and you guys are just roaming around the
Yeah.
streets asking people for. I was gonna say candy. Asking asking people for sweets and shit.
Candy.
I think it would have been live with like, them just like, in their little costumes and their little buckets. That would have been wavy, fam.
With a hood on the top.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all long. I was at home, being told not to ever do Halloween trick or treating. Shout out to my parents for doing that because yeah, man's not about that. Anyways, we'll talk about we're gonna move back into the sports side of the thing of the news, and I want to talk about Juventus versus Man United and Ronaldo returning home, and
do
his
you mean?
evolution throughout time because
What do
Ronaldo
you mean
has
returning
had.
home?
Hmm?
What do you mean he's returning home?
Well, he came back. He came back to Old Trafford. They played each other.
Oh, that. All right. Cool.
Yeah, Juventus played Man United, and obviously Ronaldo plays for Juventus now, so
Yeah.
he came back, and they won 1-0. Ronaldo didn't score, but he did come close to scoring. Do you know how much his sponsorship deal is worth with Nike?
How much?
Try and guess.
100 million.
No,
Is it-
peanuts.
Really?
That's a small portion. Go on.
1 billion.
His
What the
sponsorship
hell?
deal with Nike is worth £1 billion, and this rape allegation has got Nike concerned. Can you imagine what's gonna happen to Ronaldo if they drop him?
We've been speaking about this for the past month, and nothing's gonna happen.
Bruv, he's got one sponsorship deal which is worth £1 billion. That's fucked, you know. Do you know how much £1 billion? I actually wonder how much Ronaldo's worth.
Check.
Let me check.
Is he
how
more than
much
Floyd Mayweather?
Ronaldo not net worth.
Is he more than Mayweather?
Nah, Mayweather's he's the most decorated sportsman ever. Let's have a look. How much is Ronaldo worth? Okay, so Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the biggest names in world football. Well, no, you don't say. I wouldn't be on this article if I didn't think that. Is there no numbers? According to Forbes, Ronaldo's net worth is estimated to be staggering £82 million. That puts him number 3. So Floyd Mayweather is number 1, and Lionel Messi is number 2, I'm guessing.
Wait, what? Who's number 1?
Mayweather.
And who's number 2?
Oh, here we go. It's $1 billion. Sorry, it's $1 billion. In 2016, Ronaldo signed a lifetime contract with Nike, reported to worth in excess of 760 mil. That's pounds. So it's $1 billion. I wonder how much Mayweather's worth.
That's not $1 billion. Is it?
Yeah, it is. Thereabouts. Mayweather net worth. This guy's worth is ridiculous. So, listen to this. Floyd Mayweather. So Ronaldo was about, what was it, 200 mil? 100 and something mil?
I have no idea.
But anyway, Floyd Mayweather is estimated to be worth from 700 mil to nearly 1 billion as of January. And if he fights, if my guy fights anyone, he's easily going to make another 200 mil. So why would you want to fight for more money though? Imagine, because this guy's main reason behind fighting, behind wanting to fight, is to get more money. But you've got 700 mil. Why would you want more? Imagine you've got 700 mil in the bank.
That's me though.
But if someone gave me 700 mil, I swear down, I would do so many things and I'd probably blow 100 mil in one day. Probably.
I'd be getting like maybe 10 Lamborghinis.
Fuck Lamborghinis. I'll make my own fucking car. I'll make my own car brand, bro.
What are you gonna call it?
I swear down, I'll make a tank brand.
Fahani.
Yeah, I'll make a tank out of it, and I'll sell bare
Ahmadi.
tanks.
Fahani Ahmadi. That's a nice one. Come on.
Yes, no, it's not.
Let's do that.
It's cringe, actually.
Fahani Ahmadi. No?
No. So, anyways,
Rico.
Ronaldo's evolution, right? So he's got 1 billion sponsorship deal with Nike, but before that, he went from playing wide in United with stepovers and all that tricky shit to playing central in a central role. This is not going to be very interesting for you, but it's very interesting for me. So at United, he played wide. In Madrid, he played centre. He scored more goals at Madrid, but he looked more attractive at United. which one was better to watch? I always fancied the Ronaldo that played for United because he was so attractive to look at on the football pitch. As gay as that sounds, I really don't care because he really did look beautiful,
Scrumptious,
delicious. Like some of the things that he'd do on the pitch was just like mouth-watering. Like you'd see the step overs and the shit that like I watched Wilfred Zaha today when he was playing against Arsenal, and the first thing I did when the game finished, I tweeted at Unai Emery, and this is how good I think Zaha is. I tweeted out to Unai Emery and said, sign this guy up in January because Zaha played so well, and that reminded me of how Ronaldo used to play on the wing. He had so much flair, so much I don't even know the word to describe. He was so majestic in the way he moved with the ball. He was so unpredictable, and he caused so much pain and anguish for anyone that was playing against him. I could just picture him right now, like running down the wing, step over, stopping with the ball, flip-flap, making it really difficult for anyone that was tackling the ball off him. And the moment that he went to Real Madrid, yes, he still had that, that sort of swagger about him when he played, but you sort of miss seeing that side of him where he was running up and down the field and he was causing havoc whereas at Madrid he was the guy that was playing in that central figure, waiting for the ball to be fed to him and then finishing it off. At Juventus, I haven't really watched him play much at Juventus, which is a shame because I really should, because to have this conversation it'll be interesting to know what type of player he is at Juventus. But yeah, Ronaldo's gone through a weird sort of a transformation. I think if he was at United, he would be more successful now than he is from playing at Real Madrid. Do you think he'd be more successful? What do you think? You don't really think much, do you?
No,
About this conversation.
No.
But I think Ronaldo would be so much more successful in the type of player and the type of legacy that he would leave behind. He would be looked up to more as a football player than as a brand if he was to stay at United. Like when you think about football, you think about Lionel Messi. You think about the way, the things that he does on the pitch are things you don't see every day, and you can't even say Ronaldo does them type of things, because the way Messi moves with the ball it's different levels. The ball sticks to his feet. You cannot get the ball off him. You can push him as many times as you want. You can shove him as many times as you want. You can get 3 people to put him in a sandwich. He will wriggle his way out of it. There is no player that has ever played like Lionel Messi, period. And that's why his legacy as a football player will be far, far more greater than Ronaldo's. Because Ronaldo is known as a goal scorer. He's known as a record breaker, but he's not known as the guy who is the most, difficult person to play with when you're playing on the same pitch. Like, I know if Ronaldo was to get the ball, the one thing you don't want him to do is shoot. But you allow him to move with the ball because you're more likely to close him down than you would if Messi had the ball. Anyway, I'm going into this discussion far deeper than I wanted to. So, shout out to Ronaldo for doing what he's doing. Hopefully he's not found guilty if he is peak times. Talking about peak times, XXX was in the news.
Yeah.
He was found in an audio recording to have confessed to domestic abuse and other violent crimes in 2016. So this was a secret recording.
By who?
He was discussing this with someone. I think the identity of the individual is unknown. It's some girl. We're not sure who this girl is. I think she's a DJ or something like that. But anyway, before he passed away, he signed a $10 million album deal.
Yeah.
but he was killed before he could release that. So his record label.
Apparently, The Weeknd and Rihanna was also included
Yeah.
in this album.
So I think
And they've got recordings
Yes.
together, and it's going to be released.
yeah, they're gonna release it in the
Yeah.
next few months, but it makes it more difficult for them to release it now that all of this stuff has come out. So I mean, everyone knows that before his death, he was awaiting trial for domestic abuse.
Yeah.
And this tape is like a confession of the criminal activities that he's been up to. He goes on to say things like, "I fucked her up. The girl's scared for her life," which I understand. That's what he says. And he also talks about the 8 people that he stabbed in Miami, and that the Miami Times reported it as 3. So the newspaper in Miami reported that a black young male with tattoos on his face had gone around stabbing 3 people. And in this audio, he talks about him actually stabbing 8 people, not 3. As well as this domestic abuse sort of confession, what does that say about this guy? And bearing in mind, this audio tape was recorded in 2016.
It doesn't change the fact that
First of all, I completely condone anyone. Sorry, not anyone. Whoever released this tape, I condone that shit, because the guy's dead. He's not here to defend himself, and you shouldn't be shitting on someone who's dead. Keep that shit for the victim. So if you want to show that audio tape to the victim or the victim's family, fair enough, but don't release it publicly because the guy's dead.
No, it's the same thing that I said last week. Remember, if Malcolm X was to die when he was 20 years old,
Yeah.
what would people think of him?
Yeah. I think it's very unfortunate because this guy had such a complex life.
He was ready to change, the guy.
I mean, okay, whether he was ready to change or not, that's sort of like besides the point.
I mean, you can see it from the stuff he was saying on social media and in his songs and in his music videos.
Yeah, he was very influential.
Yeah.
He was he was young. He was 20 years old. He was going through a lot of shit. He was in jail. He was a very emotional guy, and he clearly had a lot of mental health issues.
I'll tell you what the problem is.
Go on.
I remember same thing happened with Justin Bieber, and what Kevin Hart said.
Yeah.
He said something brilliantly about it.
Go on.
When Justin Bieber, how old was he when he got famous? 13.
Yeah.
And he had so much money.
Yeah.
On his control. He had so much money, and how old is he now? 24. Right? I don't know.
I think he's about 2 years older than us, 2 or 3 years older than us.
No, not 3. Not way 3. But yeah, like what people said. Oh, he's Justin Bieber's been doing this. He's so rowdy, or he's threatened this and that. He's doing this and that and this. What Kevin Hart said. What people are actually missing, is what would you do if you were to have that much money in your pocket or in your bank account, and you're 15 years old?
Yeah.
You get
That's
me?
a good question.
It's also the age. And XXX died when he was 20 years old.
20
and he had
years
so
old,
much
man.
money. He had so much money.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's actually your age doesn't handle that much responsibility.
Yeah, I mean, forget about the money issue. I mean, look, he was so young. My point is, my man was 20 years old, and to have gone through the amount of things that he went through at that ripe young age, it's like, I don't know. It's just like, why are we talking about legacy here? He was 20 years old. His life was taken at the age of 20. He had no legacy.
Yeah.
He was building a legacy. That opportunity was taken from him.
He was on his way to build a legacy.
Yeah, he was. So that's that. It's really sad to hear when someone's dead and things like that are coming out about them. On one hand, it's like, okay, well, it's good for things to be cleared up because it's important for the victim side that they're not accused of lying and they're not being harassed and they're not, the truth comes out and the victim is left to find some peace of mind. But on the other hand, it's like, well, listen, my man's dead. You're kind of shitting on him right now. He's not here to defend himself. So
I think we should just leave it there.
Pack it in. Okay, let me talk about one last thing. I'm not going to talk about the suspicious packages being sent around to America because that's American politics. Fuck all of that. These men can deal with it by themselves. The political system over there is fucked, and it will forever be fucked. So God help them, basically.
Sarcasm.
Trust. Now, TFL and Adidas have made a collab. Fam.
Really?
TFL and Adidas
Have made a
have
collab.
collabed.
And
Adidas are launching limited edition trainers with London
it.
Underground.
that says TFL on it.
Listen on it. Listen to the best part. That's not the best part. Each pair comes with an Oyster card, top, with £80.
Ooh.
So if you buy one of those trainers, they range from I think from like 50 to 80.
What are the trainers though? Are they being designed, or is it anything that we're gonna know of? Like.
No. They're specifically designed, especially designed. Some of them have
So
the
it's in the
TFL
process.
logo. Some of them have
Ugh.
like the map area or the sort of an
That's
outline of the map.
disgusting.
But it's to celebrate the 15 years of the Oyster card, and basically you're only gonna get 500 of each trainers. So if you want one, you need to get in line, basically.
Is it the app you have to?
No, it's not the app. I think actually it might be that. I'm not sure how they're doing it. But yeah. So Adidas have linked up with TFL, and I think this is such a wavy collab
Come on, man.
because
Imagine it says "Mind the gap" on your shoe.
oi, that's a wavy sort of like design idea. I don't even
No, I
think
mean
they've
that's
got
bad. Like, come on. It says like Monument Station.
that. Let's have a look.
Underground.
Adidas collab with TFL. I need to have a look at what other collabs they've got coming up. So let me see, because they've got pictures of the trainers that are coming up. So this is one of them, which doesn't look too good. This is one of them. That's sort of the.
You've done it retro.
Yeah, no, it's very
Vintage.
retro. It's
No,
sort.
I don't mind wearing that, to be honest.
It looks nice, innit? But there's other ones that are really nice. So the one that I was looking at, this is another one. It's called like the stitching of the London Underground on the Lacey area.
No, I don't like that.
I don't like that either. But where's the one that I like, man? This one.
No.
It has the outline of the Metropolitan line. Because you know the Metropolitan line is the first line,
Yeah.
that first underground line to be made in the world. So yeah, levels, man. TFL and Adidas collab. That's gonna be wavy. I want to try and cop myself a pair if I can, but you know, bank account is looking mad light, hella light. So yeah, and finally, I just want
look
to
at G-Eazy.
fuck G-Eazy, man. That guy's such a beg, man. I can't stand him. I can't believe I used to
No,
listen and liked his music.
His Halloween costume looks.
I actually used to
sick.
like him.
He's got a sick Halloween costume.
Why did he
He's done,
fuck up his shit for?
He's done Harvey Dent from Batman, Two-Face. Look at him.
Ugh,
That guy actually spent money on that. Look at that.
trust, fam. This is what I'm talking about. Grown men dressing up. Come on, man.
These guys are celebrities. They have
Nah,
to do
get out of
this.
here, man. Get out of here.
Even I have to do it.
Nah, long.
Come on, Nahia has to.
Nah, man. Closest you
protect
come
an
to
image.
dressing up is wearing boxers. This is my Sunday night evening gown. Anyway, so last thing I'm going to talk about before we wrap it up, the media. I'm going to stick it on the media today because this is the type of reports and news articles that we're getting. Earlier this week, the media, clearly bored out of their mind, started reporting on Meghan Markle's dress tag. So her dress tag, her dress, she forgot to take the tag off her dress, which costs £345. They're on a tour somewhere, around the world. They were somewhere in Africa, and the media they scoped out that her dress was missing. That her dress had her tag on it. So everyone, literally all of these mainstream, bro, my mind's gone blank. All of these mainstream, help me out, man. Why has my head gone blank? This is so weird. Media stations, media outlets, started to report on Meghan forgetting to take her tag off her dress. Are we really this bored? Have we really got to a point where we need to talk
Who's
about
Meghan?
Meghan Markle, the lady who got married to Harry, Prince Harry?
Right, cool. Yeah, sorry.
This is how bored we are. Why are we reporting about someone's dress tag? And it's like every other day, it's like, oh, Meghan's wearing this, Meghan's wearing that.
Yeah, but she's from the royal family.
She's wearing this dress to got that
She's
compliment.
in the
So
royal family.
bruv, pack it in. Like, really?
She's in a royal family.
Yeah, but she's another human being. Like,
it doesn't matter. You know what? I was.
And it does matter, actually.
Huh?
Of course it matters.
What?
I don't want to know.
She's
I don't
in
give
the-
a fuck about what kind of dress
You
she's
don't,
wearing.
but she's in a royal family.
Who cares? But I want to know,
Look,
who actually cares when
look.
they read about this? Oh,
Mm,
Meghan's wearing a
We
red
don't,
dress.
but it's just like a law and code. For example, in the royal family, yeah,
Yeah.
especially the Queen,
Mm-hmm.
they need to like cover an image. They need to.
Yeah, I get that.
And like I remember, I was actually watching something.
Mm.
When the whole family was at the balcony, and then William.
Yeah.
He was on his like knees, and then he was trying to show something to his to one of his kids.
Yeah.
And then the Queen was like, "What are you doing? Get up!"
Get the fuck up, you know.
It's like, no, because like
Yeah.
he's a prince.
Yeah.
What are you doing, William? Get up, will you? Sorry, mum. Sorry,
Grandma.
mum. Oh yeah, grandmother.
Yeah,
Mum
no, I've
passed
seen
away.
that still. No, I just think it's outdated, man. I
Diana.
just feel like there's no need to make this big hype around. It's like the smallest of things, like what shoes she's wearing. Like, do you I mean, you lot didn't give a fuck when she was in Suits. And she did a pretty fucking good job. You watch Suits, right?
She's our princess.
Fam, she was lips in Next Man. You can see it on Netflix.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, she was on Suits. She was married to this guy in Suits, and they were in bed, and everything was mad. Cuz, I'm telling you.
No one. I think now I understand why the Queen didn't want her as.
Yeah, standard, isn't it? But I just feel like it's mad outdated, the system and stuff like that. So, you know, shout out to the royal family, shout out to Meghan Markle, shout out to
What
the
do you think of the royal
media.
family? Do you think it makes sense?
Hmm?
The royal family.
The royal family is outdated.
I
and,
knew it was gonna.
and Jeremy Corbyn was absolutely correct when he said we should remove them from the establishment because, or not remove them, but it's just like not really have them as a formal part of the government. Because you know any law that needs to be passed needs to be
Yeah, I know.
passed through them.
Yeah.
And she needs to give approval for the new government to be set up. Oh, I give you permission. So what are you going to do when she turns around and says, I'm having an off day, fuck you, come back tomorrow. We have a whole day where there's no government.
Yeah.
Long.
It
Anyway,
wasn't like that with Turkey.
Turkey's like that as well.
No, it wasn't like that.
Oh.
When Turkey was formed.
Yeah.
When the Republic of Turkey was formed in 1923.
Yeah.
Mustafa Kemal, the first president.
Yeah.
He abolished the Ottoman royal family from Turkey.
Wow.
Yeah.
So where did they go to live?
Europe.
Are they still around?
Yeah.
Where are they?
They got. I mean, some of them came back. Like one of the grandsons in Istanbul, some in Europe, ones at Malta, but they're living like kings. They're still living like kings. But
Wow.
yeah. But the reason why was is because so that they don't somehow start like a little
Yeah.
rebellion
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like a revolution or I don't know. It was a wise thinking. He did good. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too.
It's outdated. Those kind of stuff outdated.
Yeah.
He even said when he was first building up the country, he said
Yeah.
that whole system, kings, emperors, and queens, they're all done. It's finished.
Yeah, man. Everyone's a
new age.
pagan nowadays. You can't trust anyone, so.
Yeah, like Rico.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. That just came out. I was supposed to think of. Oh, sorry, man. It's coming
Man,
out,
like. All right. We're going to wrap up. That was a very, very smooth episode. I really enjoyed that.
I
episode
think we
nine.
should when we end each episode, we should end it with
With a horn.
yeah.
Okay, we'll do that right then. No, because there's a car in front of us. He's gonna think we're talking to him, and then I'm gonna go out the car to put all the equipment back, and he's gonna come smash my face in. Now, ladies
You
and
can
gentlemen,
never
thank you.
do that when I'm here.
Yeah, trust. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us on episode 9. If you have reached this
Thank
far, you really are the real MVP. Don't forget to follow us on SoundCloud. Give us a little follow. Every little helps. And also, if you don't mind, you can also subscribe to us on YouTube as well. We haven't started any video sort of podcast yet, but working on that later on in the future. Maybe a year later or whatever. Joking, not a year, but yeah.
Maybe 3 years.
Something like that. We are on Twitter as well, the Tomato Podcast. You can find us at Podcast Tomato. That's at Podcast Tomato. And not really that active on there. I do like to retweet a lot of things. Sometimes, occasionally, I will tweet. I just realized that people that use Twitter every single day have no life. How can you go every single day tweeting? I swear to God, I tried it. I tried consciously.
I did that a lot.
Bruv, consciously, I used to try and force myself to tweet something, but then there'll be days where I used to just stare at my phone and be like, what should I tweet?
Yeah, 2015. I was on Twitter, but I was forcing myself.
Mad forced.
And I forced myself for like a month. And after that, I was like, it just stopped. And
Hella
then
forced. I don't
now-
get people that can use it like that.
I'm even considering to delete the account. Like,
Yeah, no, I can't
that's
do
not
that,
bad.
fam. Like, I need an audience.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
No, I do need an audience. That's why I need to Twitter.
Then why are you laughing?
Because it's so funny how sad I am, and to what lengths I need to go to get an audience. Why is it so hard to find an audience, bruv? Because we know there's one out there. We know there are millions of people that
Yeah.
would potentially love to watch or listen to what we're saying. Like, where the fuck are they, and why is it so hard to find them? How many years do you think it'll be until we actually get like thousands of listeners? Listen, as long as I get to episode 100, I am cushy, fam. Statistically speaking, you get to episode 100, you're chilling.
Really?
Yeah, most of the podcasts that I've listened to and that I've seen, like, I know when you get to like sort of that sort of number, you get a good sort of stable
Yeah, but the thing
listener
with us,
audience.
I don't really think I should explain that in. No, it's fine.
No, go for it, man. Don't be shy.
For us, this isn't really like. We're not really forcing anything.
No, I'm definitely not forcing anything.
No,
definitely.
it's like we need to have this. It's like a chilling session we have.
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
end of the week.
Yeah.
It's like, let's all just sit down.
Yeah. So
and
one
then
side
just,
of it
like,
is
talk
one
out
side
all
of
the
it is
stress
so
we
nice
have.
because there's one side of it where it's just like I really want to just sit down and talk and just like sort of get my head to unwind. But
Yeah.
there's another side of it which is like, I want to get fucking paid. Let's do this. Because I did that with YouTube, and like I said before, I was fucking forcing myself to say, oh yeah, I'm doing YouTube because I enjoy it.
I'm a YouTuber.
No, because I'm trying to get, you know what I mean? I'm trying to establish something here.
Yeah.
So, again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on episode 9. Next week we have episode 10. Oh my word,
It should
double
be
digits.
Episode 11, but
Should be, but double digits. So psyched. So excited, you know? It's almost been 3 months. Has
it been 3 months?
Almost, since we've started the podcast. Wow. That's like a quarter of a year.
I remember the day we started.
I remember it too. No, I don't.
You do. It's very hard for you to forget that day we started this.
Why?
Don't forget what state I was in.
Oh, was that the first day?
That was the first day.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah, that was the
That was a start.
That was awful.
Yeah, you're in a right state.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I thought, you know what? And then after that, I went to watch Venom. At Turkey.
Venom.
Yeah, and I said, I think I've got a parasite in me. I think I might be Venom.
Yeah.
Legit, because that headache there. Oh, that was awful, man. That was awful.
Well, you're through it now. And what doesn't kill you makes you
Stronger.
absolutely.
Work it, make it.
Next week, I'm gonna try and get a special guest in. We're trying to get Rico in for episode
yeah,
10.
if not Rico, I can maybe try to get someone.
Yeah, I feel like we should have someo's a nice little guest. You know.
I can get my boo.
Oh yeah.
I might.
All right, cool.
You know who my boo is?
No,
I think you do.
I don't know which number it is. So
Number.
listen, please make an effort to be clued up next week because next week is episode 10.
It's just I don't do this. It's my thing. Come on.
No, you
I
have
don't-
to. You
I
have
don't
to.
do that.
Okay, I'll send you some videos. I know videos. You like videos.
Ah.
Videos help.
Alright, fine.
Videos do help.
If it's something got to do with Eminem,
Yeah.
like Eminem verse, what was that?
Nah,
That was
Eminem's not
MGK.
gonna beef anyone at this time of the year. My man's chilling, fam.
Eminem
Sleeping with
murked
Nicki
everyone.
Minaj. He's too busy
Murked
trying to.
I still can't forget that caps. It's like someone,
Yeah,
some guy. It's just like he's relieved, innit?
yeah.
He's resting. He's relieved. Like he just went through the battle.
Yeah.
And then he goes thing.
Ah,
Lil Uzi Vert, Kendrick Lamar, and someone after they've heard that they're not in Eminem's album. Like
yeah. Trust.
they scraped it.
Yeah, they did. To be honest, you can't really say anything to Kendrick Lamar.
No,
Lil Uzi
no,
Vert,
no.
yeah, Lil Uzi Vert's a.
Yeah. But do you hate him?
Yeah, bro.
Why?
He's forced. Mad, hella forced.
What do you
So
mean by
forced. Everything about him is forced.
No.
His whole demeanor, his character, the music that he plays.
No, the girls love him because like his sense of fashion. They go, oh yeah, it's like,
Yeah, his sense of
a-
fashion is forced.
Yeah, no, his sense of fashion for me is just like, what are you doing, man?
All of these guys force it because they know if they don't force it, they're not relevant.
Mm.
So shout out to people like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, all of them, man, that actually take music seriously. And Oh, we're going into 2 hours. Amazing.
Let's just shut it down at 2.
Yeah, we'll shut it down at 2. Next week, hopefully good things happen this week, rather than bad things, because we've had a lot of sad stuff that's happened this week.
18, 19, 20.
Yeah, but next week we'll be talking about a range of different things. Episode 10 will be a special one, hopefully, fingers crossed. I didn't feel like this episode was going to be as well as it's been, but I really enjoyed it. What about you? I've really enjoyed it.
I'm yawning. I'm so tired.
Yeah, I'm really tired
just
too.
Can't hide it.
9:45 though, wow. It feels like it's like 11 at the moment.
Yeah. I think it's because we started early.
We did start early. I feel like we should start around this time.
Yeah, it's much better.
It is, isn't it?
But for you, it's so hard for you to start early.
8
But
o'clock.
anywho, we have
No,
5 seconds.
4,
so
3, 2,
take
1.
care, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, peace. See you next week. Bye.
Bless.